welcome. Come on in. That my starting soon / be right back screen, with the cute little animation I did and the spooky little song that I made. It's too good. It is so easy. Not to toot my own horn, but it's so easy to just watch myself dance. Just watch myself dance to the cute little song. I've not become Sauron. I'm in biblically accurate form because we are talking about tier lists today. We're doing tier list. Yeah, talk about candy. And so because of that, I believe it only makes sense that I am in my most all-seeing of forms. So, yeah, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Did you all ever say that little rhyme? Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear. That was the whole rhyme, and now, as an adult saying it back. That's a weird one. Just a bit of a weird one to teach children, but trick or treat. Do I have foreign candy? So I don't know. I'll be honest. I did not make the tier list because I knew that candy tier lists would already exist. And I didn't need to spend hours downloading PNGs of candy when somebody had already done that work for me. No, twins, I can't say I've ever said that entire phrase for any reason ever. Well, why not? So yeah, I don't know what candy is on this tier list because I just made sure it had some candies that I knew, but I didn't take a gander at all of them. So, you guys might have to help me out if there's anything on here that I've not experienced. Because I know I am all-seeing, but I am also a little dumb. But, so I did edit our tiers, though, so that we've got the best for the best of the best, acceptable candy, not excited but I'll eat it, trading fodder, the kind of stuff that's like, you know you have a friend who likes it, and it's like, I'll give you this crappy thing for something good. Just sits in the bowl until it's thrown out. I don't know about you guys, but I do this all the time, and I'll out one right now. Things like Dum-Dums, I'll be like, I'll eat that eventually. You know, I don't mind a little Dum-Dum, and then it just sits there for months and months and months and months and months, and then you finally just throw it away. And then pass these out if you don't want trick-or-treaters next year. So that's what we're gonna be taking a gander at today. The big red one is a fruit of some kind. I think that goes in acceptable. We'll get there. We'll go in order, starting with the 100 grand. I'll just plop it into the center right now while we chit-chat about it. So, 100 grands are, if I'm not mistaken, quite caramel forward. 100 grands are one of those ones that, like, I feel like every uncle likes them. Thank you, Corbell. Yeah, I feel like uncles like 100 grands. Grandpas, even though they don't have enough teeth, I feel like they always like 100 grands. It's definitely an older man type of candy. Caramel and rice, not terrible. Is it rice? That's crazy. So yeah, it's predominantly caramel. And your appreciation of a 100 grand is going to really hinge on how annoyed are you by the thought of your teeth getting stuck together. Well, that's alright, Cupcake Demon. There's no attendance, you know? It's not like you have mandatory attendance for streams. So, I'm glad to see you here today, though. What, do you guys like 100 grands? I gotta be honest, I don't. I like caramel. Also, do you say caramel or caramel? Because I say caramel. I like caramel as a flavor, plenty. I hate that feeling where you've got it in your teeth and you're like, and have to pull your teeth apart. And so that annoys me. So I would rather, honestly, I'll keep it here because I would rather trade it away to somebody else, rather than have it myself. I could theoretically eat it if I were hungry enough, but I would much rather be like, hey, trade, I've got 100 grand. Not really. Like, I'd eat it. Yeah, it's quite middle of the road. Never had one, but I'm not really a fan of caramel, so I probably wouldn't like it. I say caramello. So I don't have to choose. So I think 100 grand, a swell middle of the road starting option for us. Yippee wahoo. Let's continue forward with, okay, one of my favorite chocolates, Three Musketeers. I adore Three Musketeers, and I feel like there's an arc for people, except for me, because I'm not people. I feel like people tend to really like Three Musketeers as they enter like middle school, kind of the teens. Teens really like Three Musketeers, it seems. And then as people become older, they fall off of the Three Musketeers. Every person I know now who is around my age is like, I don't like it. I don't like that it's just nougat and chocolate. It's too much nougat. It's too much chocolate. And personally, I cannot agree. I adore Three Musketeers. Do you want to know how I eat it too? So, okay, you've got a Three Musketeers, and you take a bite of like the tip, and you take a bite of the other tip, and then you bite off all the chocolate, and then you just have the nougaty center, and then you can eat that. And that's how I like to eat them. Because I'm a freak. Nothing else has nougat. Something else needs to get into this nougat market. Because if people are gonna be smack talking the Three Musketeers, you gotta bring it to the table better. And no one is. I'd have to put it in acceptable rather than the tippy top, but I get you. That is fair. It can be. I don't mind eating a king size Three Musketeers. You know, a big one. I know a lot of people won't. Most people prefer them if they're gonna have one, they prefer the small sizes. But I just like nougat. Twins with the candy eating strats. I'll tell you how to eat candy so efficiently. Oh my god. Made Reese's fudge today. It was super easy. That does, sound, if you can make fudge, making a Reese's would be pretty easy. And that's peak stuff. I need to actually find it. I need to see if we have Reese's Pieces. Okay, we do. We're jumping down into the list because you've unlocked a discussion here. Okay, so I'm gonna put them, I'll just keep them right there for right now. They're not staying there, don't worry. However, okay, oh my god, Reese's Cups versus Reese's Pieces. They are completely different, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So the Reese's Cups is the delicious chocolate cup with peanut butter in the center. Yum, yum, yum. Reese's Pieces are effectively like peanut butter M&Ms. The peanut butter to chocolate ratio is completely different, and here's my hot take. Reese's Cups are one of the best candies that's ever been created. Everyone likes them. As long as you're not allergic to peanut butter. There is a huge asterisk on Reese's. If you're allergic to peanut butter, I am sorry that you will never get to experience a Reese's Cup. But they are perfect. And here's also the bonus thing. Reese's loves doing this thing where Reese's Pieces don't have chocolate in them. They don't have any chocolate in them. It must be just a chocolate shell coating, and that's why they're worse. Here, that's why they are significantly worse. My list, my rules, my rules, my land. I trade these. I hate them. Okay, hate is a strong word, but it's because of the lie that they provide that it creates such vitriol. Because Reese's Cups, like I said, absolutely fucking delicious. Reese's Pieces is eating peanut butter, and they get all over your hands somehow. But it's just they suck. They are not good. They are the worst form of a Reese's. Which by the way, that tier goes. So original Reese's Cups is perfect peak. Below that is any other shape of a Reese's. So, because they love doing that, where like during Halloween they'll have like quote-unquote pumpkin-shaped ones. They usually end up blobs. You've seen like the crappy Christmas tree-shaped ones too. They're never as good. The ratio is off again. It's not enough chocolate. The ridged edge that the cup provides is tantamount to making a Reese's as excellent as they are. And they do not have that with their shaped little versions, and so the peanut butter becomes too much. And then below that is the cereal, delicious cereal, Reese's Puffs. And then under that is Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces is the worst form of this food. I care too much, clearly. I hate peanuts, but love peanut butter. I can fuck with peanuts. Yeah, whenever that little boy tries to kick the football. What a stupid fucking joke. No, yeah, I like Peanuts the comic and Peanuts the food plenty, but if I had to choose, I guess I would also choose peanut butter over just eating a handful of peanuts. I like them, but I see your point. This fully hinges, I think an important thing that we are probably figuring out already. Twiins likes chocolate. I like chocolate, and I like some type of texture, but that can be too much. Some texture, but not too much texture. So if you are less chocolate inclined, our opinions will obviously vary. I mean, she's sort of kind of right. I mean, I love peanut butter, but somehow I don't like those that much. It's because it's just, meh. It's the worst way to, I would rather eat peanut butter on an apple than have Reese's Pieces, and I don't like apples. I don't hate them, but they are low on my fruit rung, you know? Like, if I had a selection of fruits, I'm not going to the apples first. Middle ground crunchy peanut butter. I like crunchy peanut butter so much. I actually just bought a bunch of creamy peanut butter, though, because I've had crunchy for a while now. I have peanut butter jelly sandwiches at work. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta shake it up and change the texture of your sandwich. Peanuts lore goes deep. Pigpen isn't poor or a lover of dirt. He routinely takes baths. He's just a literal dust magnet. Pigpen's my favorite. Him and Schroeder. Those are, they're fun. Since we're discussing peanut butter on apples, where the fuck do you put an apple? So here's the thing. Okay, so, you know, I'm not big on apples on my fruit category, but what about in the trick-or-treating category? You go out, you go trick-or-treat, and a lady drops even a good apple. We'll assume the best out of the homeowner, and they don't give you some nasty red delicious, and instead they give you a yummy envy apple. Envy apples are great, you know? I wanted candy. Apples are cheap. Candy is pricey. Apples can be fun, but I think it's the posterity of it all. Like, there are healthy options you can hand out that are more fun than an apple. Just a straight up apple, one, easily gonna get bruised during the jostling of you know, going on a trick-or-treating adventure. All an apple is great for is throwing at the house of, you know, your local bully. Apples can complement some candies, but it never really needed to be there. Exactly. I would put that apple in my mouth and move on to the next house. Have you ever had people hand out dentist stuff on Halloween? Yes, I have. I think I've gotten, like, floss. And you know what? It's like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Sure, I'd rather get that than an apple. An apple is too heavy and disappointing. Pass these out if you don't want trick-or-treaters next year. There are more fun, healthy options that can at least sit in a trick-or-treating bag. How did you all do trick-or-treating? Do you all do trick-or-treating? When we used to when we were younger, I don't think we got, like, buckets. You know, you get, like, little pails, little buckets. I think the way to do it is you get a pillowcase, because those are big, they can carry a lot, so, but yeah, I don't know, the memories are fleeting. I feel like, how many times did we even go trick-or-treating? It's tough, because, it felt like the houses, that gave out candy dwindled every year, had to go elsewhere more and more often. I'll still go. I'm 21, but I can pass for younger. It helps if you are accompanying a youngling. If you've got like little siblings or cousins or something, and it's like, yeah, I'll take them trick-or-treating, and then, you know, you just also wear some kind of costume and say trick-or-treat, and give the candy people a nice smile, then you're less likely to get told to bum off. I think dentists should have great candy that mess up your teeth to get more customers. Don't have that here? Well, you can simulate the fun, I suppose. Or you can just buy yourself some candy. I bought myself candy corn earlier today. Because that's him, officer. Yeah, I bought myself candy corn earlier today because I like candy corn. And you know, since we're talking about it, we'll bring that up. I feel like people are so polarized on candy corn, and I mentioned this previously on stream recently. Is it the best? I'll be honest. No, it's acceptable. But I like it, and I only want it around Halloween. If you haven't had candy corn, it is basically like little honey pellets in the shape of corn, hence the name. So it's just, it's basically, yeah, like sugary honey. I think it hinges on okay, they come in like pumpkin shapes, and those are terrible. I can't understand how people eat those ones because they hinge on you eating them properly. And this isn't like Twiins being a freak eating, you know, skinning her Musketeers. So I think the people who dislike candy corn go in with eating too big of a handful. If you eat a whole bunch at once, it can be a lot of the same flavor all at once. I recommend eating it like popcorn, where you know, one kernel at a time, and then at least if you're like me, eventually you start shoveling popcorn in your mouth with the same ardent like fervor as a horse trying to eat out of its owner's hand, you know. But you start off, you need to temper yourself, otherwise you do burn yourself out quickly on the honey flavor of candy corn. And that's what the pumpkins do wrong, in my opinion. They're bigger, and so you get like fatigued on that honey flavor too quickly, I think. But I thought Twiins being a freak was always implied. It's always implied, but in a different way this time. I wish I had the balls and less morals to pretend to be a dad for Halloween, like Mordecai in regular show. Well, fascinating. I'm not familiar with this plot point, but I believe in you. One day you can do it. So yeah, I like candy corn. I know they are polarizing. But you just go, if you want to enjoy them, but you're uncertain, I said this last time, put them in trail mix. You can get them in like trail mixes, and that's swell, because then you're getting less of them anyway. And if you don't like them, you can pick them out and just have yummy trail mix. Twiins inspects the children's hands to make sure they're not eating too many kernels at once. Parentheses, like a freak. But let's return to our order here. Airheads. So I've never really liked Airheads. I think they're gonna stay in this tier that I just plonked them in. Just sits in the. So Airheads are fine. I don't like, kind of similar to the 100 grands. I don't like chewy candy like this. It's another one that gets stuck in your teeth, but it's fruity as well. It is exactly the kind of candy that it'd be like, oh, maybe one day I'll want to eat that. But there's always something else I would rather eat in the house, and so it just sits in the bowl until, until it's like next September. And I was like, we gotta get rid of these. Me, knocks on door, trick or treat, random, how old are you? Books it. I love Airheads. I think, I don't know, I feel like boys like Airheads more consistently than girls, but maybe that's just how it was growing up. I think my cousins really liked Airheads, and that like lent into it. But yeah, I don't like how sticky they are. I don't want them getting all in my teethers like that. I hate those. Always think they would be yummy and delicious, and then you eat it and it's kind of just sticky and stale. I'm a girl. I always forget that overhyping. I tend to assume most of you are fellas, and you are the truly the one exception. I apologize, overhyping. And I hope you have fun hanging out with all the boys eating the Airheads. I'm excited for one day Twiins will be popular enough that that's why you fold it in half and swallow it. Wow, what a Chad way of eating Airheads. I feel like that's a choking hazard. Spicy mint lad, welcome. I'm a girl and I like Airheads. Maybe I'm just the freak. Maybe, but yeah, I'm excited for one day when Twiins is popular enough that I can go to like a con and see people IRL, and you'll be like, it's me overhyping, and I'll be like, oh my god. But yeah, I don't like him, and I guess it was foolish of me to try to attribute a gender to the airheads in the first place. Remember that Animal Crossing drawing I did with your sprinkles? There was only 2 boys in that one. See, that's crazy to me. In my head, you're all fellows, except for there's a handful of you that I do know are ladies. But now that I'm thinking about it, I do see the ladies in chat pretty regularly. I think pretty consistently on my analytics, fellas are like the more likely, like I have more fellas subscribed to me, like on YouTube and stuff, but I guess the gals are just more willing to engage in chat, which I think is a healthy mix of things. What's next? What do we have here? Almond Joys! Do we have Mounds? Let me see if Mounds is also in the list, because they should be addressed together if we do. I don't see them. What kind of sinner puts Almond Joys but not Mounds? So personally, between the two, I prefer Mounds. I don't hate Almond Joys, but I don't fuck with the almond in the center. I would rather have a Mound, because also Mounds are dark chocolate. The boys are scared of your beauty, as they should be. But yeah, the almond in the middle of the Almond Joy is like, I don't know, I just want the nice, squishy coconut, and that's the thing. Okay. Motherfuckers hate Mounds for no reason. You are right, Spicy Mint Lad. They'll be like, oh, it's just the same thing without the almond, and it's like, yeah, that makes it better. The almond is fine, but I like, you know, if I'm gonna eat a soft thing, I want it to be all soft, and if I'm gonna eat a hard thing, I want it to be all hard. I didn't even see you right above Spicy saying, isn't Mounds just Almond Joy with no almond? I'm sorry, I did not mean to put you on blast. I was thinking of actually, Scott the Waz's gang did a candy ranking video like goddamn like 7 million years ago or something, and I was thinking of them during, because they said that. I've heard it so many times. I'm sorry, just a lot of local news alert. Twiins Inc. apologizes multiple times for being stupid and insensitive. But yeah, I like both of them plenty, but I do fuck with Mounds more. So it's also one of the few dark chocolate candies. Why do I have 7 eyes? Because I'm a fallen angel. Oh, you wouldn't know that. So yeah, welcome, you're new. Usually I don't look like this. Usually I look, like, wow, here I am. Hello, it's me. Twiins Inc. Hi, I'm a fallen angel. Usually I look like this, but because I'm doing a tier list today, I want it to be biblically accurate, hence the eyes. But yeah, welcome. You can feel free to lurk or chat. Appreciate you being here. So there you go. Great question. A lot of people do assume my name is Twinks, which is, it's not what it is, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, Almond Joys, they're pretty swell. I like chocolate and coconut. That's the thing though. Coconut can be, contentious as well. Not everyone fucks with coconut, but I do. Poisonally. Have y'all ever had snowballs? Go to a gas station. You'll find these pink puff balls. They're called snowballs. It is coconut, over a chocolate goodie, and the chocolate has like a cream on the inside. Delicious. Eat those. I love them. And I eat those like a freak as well, where similarly I skin off the marshmallow and coconut on the outside. Eat that. Delicious. And then you have a little chocolate, little nice guy, and eat that. But let's keep moving forward. Cookies and cream better be in the S tier. Is that what this is? We got mints. We got little cute little mints. Kind of definitely like the kind of shit you'd get with your with your receipt and whatever at like a fancy restaurant. What's the frowny face for? Oh, I just put it up here because there's like a free location. I like mints. However, mints, okay, so they are acceptable. They're not going into the best just because you need to end your snacking session with mints. Because the mint flavor, like, overpowers you, like, and it's like, it affects your mouth and taste buds for, like, the rest of your snacking session. It's like brushing your teeth and then eating, you know? It does that to you. So I like mints, but you need to be smart about their placement. You gotta be like, okay, and then for last, I'll have a mint. Yum, yum, yum. Not a huge fan of mints. I can get that. If you associate it too much with toothpaste, I know people do that sometimes. I tried coconut once at a Girl Scout meeting. I literally spent the whole day trying to get the taste out of my mouth. You know what's disgusting? Coconut water. Coconut milk. I've had that before. And to be fair, it was also eons ago. Maybe I've changed, but I remember thinking it was disgusting. And cartoons make it look like it's so hydrating. Boiling you alive. S tier now. No, no, no. No, this is my rules, my land. This just means you don't have to share them as much with me, you know? I put them in acceptable, so hey, here you go, you can have the mints. I'll trade you for your Reese's. Sprinkles rating candy? How self-centered. Anyways, yeah, coconut water is nasty. I'm glad it's not just me. Somebody, I'll put it right here for right now. Jog my memory. What all goes into a Baby Ruth? Baby Ruth is one of those, like, I'm gonna call them, we have Snickers at home, basically. Snickers, Baby Ruth, like, a lot of them have the same, things that go into them, but, like, different, like, allocations of it. So, what is in a Baby Ruth? It's chocolate, and I think there's, like, a caramel in them, or like a nut layer. Yeah, you have it right. Yeah, you know, I guess I'm not excited by Baby Ruths, but considering the fact that I can't recall what goes into them. Caramel, yeah, but no nuts. Okay, so like a cookie, maybe not even a cookie. I think only Twix has that cookie. So like basically chocolate covered caramel, like a 100 grand, but more chocolate kind of a deal. Yeah, Baby Ruths are kind of mid. Not excited. I'll eat them. But there's definitely other things I'd be. Caramel, peanuts, nougat. Fascinating. The nougat, I do like nougat. I'll keep it there for right now, but it doesn't spark tons of passion out of me. These seem to be just like hard candy, caramel candies. You know, a nondescript hard candy. I do like hard candy, honestly. I'll put it in not excited, but I'll eat it. Like Werther's. I like me some Werther's. I like hard candy, cause I'm old. So yeah, definitely not like, that's the thing. I hate those caramel candy wraps. I like them, you gotta suck on them. That's the thing, if you try chewing on them, you're just ruining your day. And that's the thing, on the day of Halloween, you know? You go trick-or-treating and you come home and you get to, you know, indulge in some of your goodies. Your mom says, like, you can have 3. You can have 3 candies. You don't pick... If you pick a hard candy like this, you have to be similar to the mints. It has to be the last one you have, because you can't chew through them and have fun. You gotta suck on them. So yeah. Just great if, honestly, if you're working. If you're at work and it's like, I'm tired of being here, I'm gonna suck on a candy so that I have something nice to think about until my next break. You'll find me in a butterscotch toffee flavored cesspool every Halloween. Thought it was peanut butter saltwater taffy. Oh, it might be taffy. Oh no, you might be right, which completely changes, because I don't know if I've had peanut butter saltwater. Have I had taffy? I feel like I have, and I feel like I liked it. I'll keep it in not excited, but I'll eat it. But let's see if we can find if we have kind of hard. Oh, cool, Werther's. Okay, we'll stick that right next to it though, because that still stands. I had my whole diatribe about sucking on caramel. Hell to the O. What a cute little way to say hello, Messiah. Welcome. How goes the tier list so far? Do you agree? If not, too bad. Not a fan of Snickers due to the peanuts, but my coworker does, and I'm giving her all my Snickers that I get when I go trick-or-treating. Hell yeah! That's so nice. What are these? I think it says Bitto Honey. Okay, it's something I've never had. Also, did you see me have to lean in like a grandma to try to see the candy? Bitto Honey, something I've not had. I like honey plenty though. I feel like it would be, we have Butterfingers at home, which by the way, Butterfingers are they the best or are they acceptable? I like Butterfingers, yeah. Yeah, they can't be cold. That's the thing. So far, 10 out of 10? Perfect. Just like me. Yeah, I like Butterfingers. They can't be cold. They have to be room temperature. If they're cold at all, then it hurts my teethers. This Bitto Honey, I can only assume it's pretty similar to a Butterfinger. I'm gonna put it into the, just sits in the bowl until, no, trading fodder. Someone's gotta like it, for sure. I wouldn't mind eating one in a dire situation, but it's, you know, it sparks nothing out of me. Milky Ways are they better than Baby Ruths? I think they go right next to Baby Ruths, honestly. They're part of the, like, kind of Snicker crew, where it's a lot of the same thing. I think Milky Ways are no nougat. I think it's kind of peanut butter. They're just fine. Okay, then yeah. Totally trading fodder. On the, honestly, the edge of just sits in the bowl. That'll probably stay at the bottom of the trading fodder section. But yeah, Milky Ways they're just another one of the kind of dime a dozen. It's a chocolate with some combination of caramel, peanut, nougat cookie in them. Twiins betting on somebody anywhere wanting it. You know what? You've convinced me. I'll put it in just it's the bowl. Crunch is just a chocolate bar. But you know, they got like puffed rice bits in them. So, you know, a little bit more something going on than like just a straight Hershey's. I like Crunch plenty. They're acceptable. I associate them more with Christmas though, personally, cause my grandma always had Crunch bars in her little candy dish at Christmas time. So that's a personal thing. Crunch is a rice. It's pretty meh. Pretty meh. Here's the thing. Comparing it to straight Hershey's, I like it better than straight Hershey's. Because just chocolate is like, it's boring. Not excited, but I'll eat it and I'll put it at the top of that tier. I would rather have the fun variety of the rice with a Crunch bar. I like Crunch. Might be a nostalgic thing because I always got them in my Lunchables. Aww, see, that's fun. See, Crunch has so many memories associated with it. Me looking at all of Twiins' eyes. Twiins, just pick one. I like Hershey's better, and I like Crunch. That's fair. Hershey's not bad, but I know I'd rather have a Crunch. Dots are tasty, but they're another sticky one. I think they're totally trading fodder. I'll eat them. Howdy, welcome. Come on in. I easily could eat them, but I would rather trade them away for something else. I would rather have a Werther's than Dots. I do not like sticky candies. The Dots are nice that they come in their cute little box though. So, I don't know. They're easier to handle than some of the bagged items, I think. Dots are vile. Wow, Messiah coming in hot with that one. Nah, dots ain't training fodder. Put them in my mouth. See, we got a whole span of opinions here. I'll trade you dots, and you can give me all your 3 Musketeers. Pretty rad. Always like them. Well, it's nice to see there's so much variety in the chat on the opinions of dots specifically. Never had them. They're kind of just like, imagine a Jolly Rancher but chewy. It's like that. A bit like a more chewy gummy bear. The bats are out tonight, and they have strong beliefs they are eager to share. Is this gum? Okay, I think this is gum. In which case, I gotta be honest, I'm keeping it here. Pass these out if you don't want trick-or-treaters. Who wants fucking gum on Halloween? No, I don't want to sit there chewing gum. The eye gets closer, run. Yeah, I wander into like out of the 4th wall. Oh, that's bubblegum. Bubblegum even worse. I don't know. I like Hubba Bubba specifically, and that's the thing. This isn't even Hubba Bubba. But I don't want gum on in a candy bag. I want to eat candy, not chew gum. And also bubblegum specifically has given me headaches in the past. Cause you gotta like chew real hard and, you know, it's a whole dang thing. So, on a normal day, if someone were like, wanna have a piece of bubblegum, I'd be like, fuck yeah. But on a Halloween day, I do not clog up my bag with fucking bubblegum. What's wrong with you? Side note, if Jolly Ranchers are there, those go to the top for me. We'll jump to Jolly Ranchers, which are right over here. And personally, I don't like Jolly Ranchers all that much. I think they're okay. I think trading fodder is the best place for them, because I know everyone else likes them. I'll even put them at the top of trading fodder. Because, I don't know. I'm not huge on I'm not huge on fruity hard candy. I would rather have a caramelly one, like Werther's, than a fruity one. But it's not like I hate Jolly Ranchers. I just know that everyone else really likes them. And there's only a few flavors that I really fuck with. Like, the blue one's swell, the red one's swell. The rest, meh. The rest I'm meh. So, I know I can get more bang for my buck trading these away to somebody else. What if you had bad breath during trick-or-treating? Then bubblegum's not gonna help you. A mint will. The whimsy of bubblegum comes from making the bubbles, but I can't do that, so what's even the point? Dill Pickle's really tickling me today. I remember I learned how to chew bubbles, like blow bubbles with gum. It was the 4 of us, me, Critter, and our 2 cousins. We were all hanging out on the floor with our great-grandmother at her place, watching Saved by the Bell, a show we had never watched before. But we were all just watching this, I guess. And we all had gum. And Gigi, that's our great-grandmother, she was like, I don't want you blowing bubbles. If you're gonna chew gum, it stays in your mouth. And we ignored her. And, because the show was only kind of mid, and so I just had plenty of time to figure out how to blow a bubble. The trick is you gotta, like, flatten it first, and kind of make, like, a sheet of gum across your teeth, and then you can blow. So there you go. Just a little fun fact down memory lane. See, we are natural enemies. I like the fruity ones and hate the caramel ones. See, this means we should go trick-or-treating together, because then we could trade and have maximum gains. God, those rock excuses for gum hurt my mouth just thinking about them. Good and Plenty. I must have had a Good and Plenty at some point in my life. I cannot tell you what texture they are. Are they fruity? Are they minty? This ostensibly sits in the bowl. In reality, what I do is I would take it to work and then leave it on a table in the break room so somebody else can take them. You've arrived late, but that's okay. Welcome. Howdy. What do you think about Good and Plenty? I remember when I learned how to blow a bubble, I went around the house showing everyone I was so proud of myself. That's cute. Wrong, I actually swallowed it. Is rock candy on the list? I don't think so. I haven't perceived it in the scannings. I didn't make the list. This is a pre-existing candy list. So, I don't think so. I've also never had rock candy, and I gotta be honest, I don't think I'd be particularly excited about it. I feel like it's hard. Ay, Dios mío, a floating black eye was not what I expected. Yeah, it's because I'm in my most biblically accurate form, because I'm laying down the laws. Pop rocks? We'll get to them. Don't worry. Let's keep bumbling down the list. We gotta actually, let's jump to these kisses, because, quite frankly, kiss should not be on this list. If you're giving out kisses at Halloween, you're a freak. And I don't know, there's just something about it. Kisses are so Christmas coded. They are also a hard candy to, like, have in a bag for an extended amount of time. They melt pretty easily. I like kisses. Plenty. I like them a lot. Between the two, they're so similar. If I'm picking between just a normal chocolate kiss and one of these, like, swirled white chocolate kisses, I would rather have a normal one, but it's like a hair's different of opinion. So they don't belong in a Halloween bag at all. However, I do love them, so they are going into the best. Musketeers in the highest tier, way to reveal yourself, Unk. I like skinning them and eating the chocolate and then eating the nougat. Twiins is on the other side of the rainbow. Dang right, I only see the commercials for them during Christmas season. They are, yeah, Christmas, which can wander into Easter. You know, if you want to get your kid good chocolate, because so much Easter chocolate is shit. It's the worst chocolate on planet Earth. So, yeah, they don't belong in a Halloween bag. That being said, if I get one, I'm eating them. It's just the truth of it. Haribo! Golden Bears. That's a bold thing to be given out, because I feel like I've only seen a Haribo in huge bags. Not like any mini bags. I'm sure they must exist, but I like gummy bears plenty. I think they're acceptable, for sure. Yeah, I associate them really heavily with when I worked in retail. Because my manager loved gummy bears, and so she kind of always had them, and so they do kind of bring back PTSD flashbacks of working in retail, but I still like them, so, you know, it's, I was gonna make a crude joke that I think I'll pass on. It was related to the PTSD analogy, and I think that's all I have to say about that. What about the kisses with the stuff in the middle? See, I don't like that. I don't like kisses with stuff in the middle. I feel like it's I don't know, just messing up a good thing, personally. It's not like I wouldn't hate it, but I would pick the other two first. Really need the context, because just saying giving out kisses would go in an extremely opposite directions. I don't know what I just knocked over something. I've told you guys before about how I accidentally rizzed up a boy with a Hershey's Kiss, right? I've told that story. I can tell it again though. It's so fucking funny. This was in high school. It was in the theater department. And it was like the last day of like an event or something. So we were all just bumming around the stage, you know, not doing anything. There were Hershey Kisses, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go offer one to Boy. And I walk up to Boy, and didn't even think about it. Not a single thought behind it. I go, do you want a kiss? And he taps his cheek. I give him a kiss on the cheek, and then open my hand to reveal the Hershey's Kiss. Then we didn't talk about it. So hey, try that if you fancy somebody. Haribo gummies are always either really soft and bland or hard as fuck and delicious. See, I like when they're soft, but they are they are both of those things. They are only either soft and like, oh my god, or really hard and it's like, wow, this is still really tasty. Heath bars are fine. I like them. Fine. Not excited, but I'll eat them. They are kind of similar to the Baby Ruths and Milky Ways, where it's like I think they're like a peanut brittle, covered in chocolate. They are acceptable, but not acceptable enough to go into the acceptable tier. Boy, man, with a solid response. He handled it all well, I will say, for having that suddenly thrown at him. Yeah, he could have come in with far worse responses, I will say. Then they should be better for trading, you know? You could trade it for the ones you like. I have personally bought a Heath bar before. Like, I've chosen to do that. I don't think I've ever chosen to buy dots with my own money. You know, that's kind of, I think, the barometer. I could easily trade away anything in the not excited tier. But I could also easily eat it. And I think that's the distinction. I would rather eat a Heath bar than trade it away. I would rather trade 100 grand away than eat it. There's incredible levels of nuance when it comes to ranking candy. I would give out kisses, but my male coworkers won't like them. Damn. Cookies and cream deserve to be eaten at least. The Hershey's, is that what this is? World's tiniest PNG. Hershey's cookies and cream. It's not my favorite. I think I like it better than normal Hershey's, though. They're pretty close. I think they will kind of bar the edge of acceptable to not excited. Like, I think I would sooner eat this one, but they are pretty damn close in the grand scheme of things. Hot tamales. Hot tamales are cinnamon candy, like a chewy cinnamon candy. I've never been big on hot tamales personally. I know others are very enthusiastic about them. The very bottom of acceptable, I'll take it. Hell yeah. You know, I'll trade you for all your Reese's. Hot tamales are, I don't know, I think they sit in the bowl until it gets thrown out. They're really similar to Good and Plenty in my, like, brain space. I'm not big on spicy candy, kind of, like, pitches. Anyway, I feel like there's two people in this world. There's two different types of people in this world. People who like spicy candy and people who like sour candy. And I'm a sour candy girl, personally. Hot tamales are hot basura. See, I don't know what that means. I read it and I didn't know that word. Trash. Ah! Yeah, they are. I know some people are like really into them. That means trash. And now I know. How fun. What language is that? Is it Spanish? I know very little Spanish. But yeah, hot tamales, they just sit in the bowl until they get thrown out. Unless you happen to have a cousin come over who's like, oh my god, can I have these? And it's like, yeah, fuck it up. Fuck it up, cuz. I don't like cinnamon candies. Sounds like I'll end up like that one woman who did the cinnamon challenge. Oh yeah, remember the cinnamon challenge? What a fascinating trend that was. Is my BGM too high? Have I been yelling over the background music this whole time? I'll never really know. I'll never have a good grasp on it. Trading candy's like trading Pokemon. Sometimes you get lucky, other times you get the equivalent of a Haunter with an Everstone. Damn. Twiins grows up in the Southwest, manages to avoid learning much Spanish, a feat of constitution. Constitution or stupidity. See, I think my constitution modifier's relatively, you know, middling to high, and I think my intelligence stat is negative. And that's the real difference. Junior mints! They can go right next to the other mints. I like junior mints a lot, but they have the same, like, issue in that because they are minty, yum yum. However, they've got to be last in your lineup of candies. But I do like Junior Mints. Between the two of them, these things are basically the same thing. It's just a matter of how fancy you're feeling. Kit Kats are peak. Kit Kats are so good. For being just like a cookie? A cookie with some chocolate. They're so good. They are elegant, minimal. They're nice and airy too. It feels like you can eat a lot of Kit Kats without feeling like you're gonna die. You know? They've got just the perfect amount of everything in them. They're elegant and pretty. Whether you are a little kid, a little kid whose dad, you know, is poor working at a toothpaste factory, or a debonair with all the money in the world, everyone likes Kit Kats. I think you sound fine, but then I remember you thought those serene sounds in that building garden game sounded too high, so who knows? Oh yeah. Okay, but that building garden game, they were too high, but my, I didn't have my audio set up properly. That was the problem. They were too high for me, but you all couldn't hear them. Kit Kat's the GOAT, peak candy. Unsure about the mint ones, never had them, lol. Everyone likes Kit Kats. If someone's like Kit Kats, ew. Red flag. Break up with them immediately. All the different, I've never had any of the different flavors. I would love to try different flavors. Also, shout out to an artist I used to follow. I haven't checked in with them in a while. But they had a series where they were drawing different Kit Kat flavors as handsome fellows. And that was a really fun little series they were doing. Kit Kats, I'm pretty sure everyone loves. When they're melting, they somehow taste slightly better. It's true, but then it becomes like Time Attack. You know, like the Sonic drowning music kicks in, and it's like, uh-oh. I don't like them. Coral palette. We now know who we are burning at the stake today. No. Howdy, Pyra. Welcome. You've missed some stuff, but you're here just in time for Crackle. Crackle is we have Crunch at home. And they're fine. I like Crackle enough. They are the exact same thing as Crunch, really. And so they're, you know, just red Crunch. Not too bad. What's your favorite candy? Have you ever said? Yes, I do. I think it's Three Musketeers. So yeah, Three Musketeers. It's been that for a good long while. The fuck is Crackle? Yeah, it really is just Crunch. But again, like, it might have even more of the rice than Crunch. Like, the ratio might be more 50-50. But, yeah, it's really just Crunch some more. Laffy Taffy. I actively hate Laffy Taffy, especially this flavor. They've chosen the worst flavor, banana Laffy Taffy. Oh my god. Genuinely, you pass this out if you don't want trick-or-treaters. I've never understood people liking Laffy Taffy. They are bland and disgusting at the same time. And they get stuck in your teeth, and I hate them and they're bad. Laffy Taffy is for sinners. I see sour candy coming up. I've always hated sour candy. We're not gonna agree then. Cause I do like sour candy. Even though one time, you gotta take the warning seriously, cause one time I had like 2 warheads in a day and they tore up my mouth. So, cause that's how it works. They are acidic. While we're here, Mr. Goodbar, Mr. Goodyear, Mr. Good Guy, it's so just whatever. They are acceptable, but they're like, they're kind of just nothing going on. It's a Hershey again. You know, actually, I'll put it down here. I'll put it into not excited, but I'll eat it. Just a real quick hit you with Mr. Good Guy. I like Laffy Taffy, but not the banana flavor. No one likes the banana flavor. It's like, it's anomalous. I remember when I was in kindergarten, I had a Crunch bar in my Lunchables, and it started to melt, so my kindergarten teacher put it in her freezer for me. Oh, I never got it back. Honestly, I thought the story was gonna end with it being way too hard, because in the freezer, that's so too much for a Crunch bar. What's this? Chewy lemon heads. I've never had chewy lemon heads. I would be intrigued. Cause I think lemon heads are, I don't like really hard candy that you're supposed to chew like that. Mr. Goodbar is a C grade. You made it, but nobody's excited. It's like, you want to have an opinion that's like, oh, I'm special because I like the unique option, and you choose Mr. Goodbar. I like some banana flavored some things, but just goddamn not candy pretty consistently. Yeah, Chewy Lemon Head. I've not had it, but I'd be interested in trying it. I'll put it into not excited, but I'll eat it. But I'll put it kind of up here, kind of near, kind of cut off Hershey's from the rest of the chocolate. Fun Dip. Fun Dip is a double-edged sword. So it's a fun candy. You got like a sugary stick, and you lick that, you suck on it, and then you dip it into your powder of tasty Fun Dip, which is ostensibly Kool-Aid. You can do this exact same thing with Kool-Aid. And then the powder sticks to the saliva-covered sugar stick, and you suck off the tasty powder, and then you repeat. And that's how you enjoy it. Yeah, Fun Dip. Kool-Aid with a giant Pez. Exactly. So you could easily recreate Fun Dip. And Fun Dip is tasty. It's tough because it is a time-consuming snack. So, you know, if you don't mind, like, if you're spending the whole night, you know, hanging out, eating candy and stuff, Fun Dip is swell. If, you know, it's late, you know, you're about to go to bed, mom says you're gonna have 3 candies, Fun Dip is a difficult choice because it's, again, so time consuming. But I like Fun Dip. It's not the best, but I think it do be fun and it do be dip. I'll put it yeah, behind Crackle. I remember mixing a bunch of Fun Dip in a bowl and eating it that way. I remember doing a similar thing, but instead of having the giant Pez, my grandmother was like, just lick your finger and stick it in Kool-Aid. And you do get the same result, really. Too sticky a situation. Yeah, if you fuck up, you could it could easily turn into not quite as Fun Dip. So yeah, you gotta be careful with it. What is the name of the Great Pumpkin? What in the name of the Great Pumpkin is Fun Dip? Yeah, it's basically Kool-Aid. Is there pixie sticks on the list? I don't think so. I took a gander and I didn't see them. But, I do like pixie sticks. Pixie sticks rule. Also, I haven't had Fun Dip since kindergarten. I don't recall anyone ever using the stick thing to eat the powder. Yeah, you can just, you know, shotgun the powder, and then eat the stick. What the fuck is this? I need to zoom and enhance. Mallow Cup? The fuck is a Mallow Cup? I've never heard of this before. Mallow Cup? That implies marshmallow? Marshmallow and chocolate? I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I have never had them before, so I cannot in good conscience put them in the best. That's some old people ass candy right there. I'm gonna put it into acceptable. Because if it is chocolate and marshmallow, I want to try it. Marshmallow chocolate cup, I think. I think we had those at the store. Yeah, it sounds like I could be all over them. I'm the one of the friend group who has recovered from the peepening. I think I've alluded to the peepening before. One Easter, Critter Allison and I decided to get a shitload of peeps and eat them. And hey, pro tip, I know they seem like they could be really easy to really like gang back a bunch of peeps. Peeps, if you're unaware, they're in vaguely the shape of like a little like chick or a duck, and it's just marshmallow covered in sugar. Delicious in managed amounts. Eating 10 will leave you feeling bad, and to this day, Critter and Allison both still can't stomach the idea of eating a peep. I can. So clearly, I like myself some marshmallow. So I'll put it up here in acceptable, and I'll have to keep my eyes open for them next time I go to the store, I think. What's this? Mike and Ike's. Mike and Ike's they're good and plenty again. Really. The pill-shaped ones they just in the bowl. I think my mom likes Mike and Ike's, but that's all they're just like whatever. You know what? Do dots go into trading fodder? I don't think so. I think dots actually, you've been demoted, dots. I don't like you. I decided. Not really a fan of Peeps. I don't really like marshmallows. I'll eat them, but not really a fan. Have you tried roasting a Peep? That's pretty fun. They are rubber candy. You're so right. Milk duds are nefarious. Mama Twitter. Leave me out of this. Milk duds, I exist in my head like they're good, but they're just caramel covered in chocolate. They're exactly like 100 Grands, so actually I'll keep them right there. Where I just, in my head I'm like, yum, but then I eat them and they get stuck in my teeth and it's like, argh, and I get all mad. So, I don't know, somehow I've been Pavloved into thinking I like them, even though I know better. Milk duds taste abysmal. Trading fodder, but it sounds like they'll probably end up sitting in the bowl. Someone out there will like them, I'm sure. I feel like, I'm gonna stick my foot in my mouth again. Because earlier I said, only boys like Airheads, and then every girl in chat was like, I like Airheads. But I feel like Milk duds seem to be popular with sport people. I don't know what it is. Athletic folk, they like Milk duds. And again, I could be completely off base again. Won't be the first time, won't be the last, but I feel like I've experienced that. I don't know. Girls in chat, rise up. Represent that you are actually the majority. Milky Ways are the last of our kind of Baby Ruth. Oh, these are normal Milky Ways. How is that different from this one? Oh, gross. This is Milky Way Caramel Apple? Who has that? Well, Milky Way can go right above the other Milky Way, because I would much rather have a normal one. As your natural opposite twins, I don't think there is a person on Earth who likes them. M&Ms! Oh, hang on, we gotta find all the different M&Ms. There's one. Okay, I think that's all the M&Ms. Blind old grandma trying to see. Okay, yeah. Okay, because we have to approach M&M all at the same time. So, actually, I don't think this is all of them. They are the important ones. Okay, so we've got normal M&M, the like caramel M&M. Yeah, and then peanut M&M. Okay. Normal M&Ms are the GOAT. Peanut M&Ms are also the GOAT. Although I feel like you get a bag of these like mini bags. Within so like one package that has like, you know, like 15 or 20 little packages. Within that one big package of peanut M&Ms, one peanut M&M is gonna be wrong. Like just an off peanut always makes its way into the bag of M&Ms somehow. I don't know how it works out, but they're still delicious and amazing. OG M&Ms are in last. I like them. They are what Reese's Pieces wish they were. They're little bites of chocolate. Always good. You can shotgun all of them at once. You can eat them one at a time. I used to like to segregate them into different colors. So you got all your reds and then all your greens, and then I'd try to make little people out of them and then eat them that way because I'm a freak. I can't figure out how people like these like the pretzel or caramelly ones. I do not get that. So they are absolutely trading fodder. That's the top of trading fodder. Because I know some people like them. So I could be like, give me the good M&Ms and you can take these crappy ones. But yeah, I cannot get behind them. I don't even mind like peanut butter. Those are weird. Peanut butter M&Ms, caramel M&Ms. I think they've done a handful of different things. And they're just not as good. I stand by these two with my life. I don't think there's a single person who dislikes M&Ms, both the candy and the wrapper. Marshall Mathers, you know, he's not flawless. I like him plenty. But, I don't know. I think he wanders into, in his old age, he sometimes becomes more cringe, and then he comes back out of being cringe. So, but yeah, he seems like all around a good guy. Knees weak, palms sweaty. I thought about that this morning. This was the first thought I had. I wake up and M&M's, you know, knees weak, palms sweaty, mom's spaghetti, there's vomit on my sweater already, just starts playing, and I was like, in my head, and I was like, what the fuck? Somehow there's always an M&M that looks like it's been through radiation. Of the M&M options, I mean, I put them behind peanut butter, and caramel M&Ms in that order. I see. I think presented with the two, it really depends on the day. I think I like them both a lot. There's a part of my brain that's telling me, no, I had thought about getting peanut M&Ms, and then I got, like, the caramel ones instead, and I was disappointed by them. You missed one kind of M&M, it seems, that blue wrap at the end. Ho ho! The pretzel ones! The freaks! Okay. Surely somebody likes these. I don't get it. I actively do not like them. I know some people do, and I actively do not. They are just bad. I don't want pretzel in my... But also, I don't like chocolate covered pretzels anyway. Chocolate covered pretzels are just gross. I just don't like them. I either want chocolate or I want pretzel. I don't like them together. Again, because I'm a freak. You gonna cancel me? Yeah, Gen Z me, bruh. Real ass Eminem lyrics. See, sometimes he's cringe. He is a dad, and he's an older man. Yeah, I just wake up and I just start singing "Lose Yourself." However, I saw something while I was scrolling. We got more Reese's shit, so let's grab all of our Reese's and handle them at the same time. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Remember? I was like, the cup is perfect, and then they fuck it up by making it a little pumpkin shape, and it ruins. They are still acceptable. They are, quite frankly, at the top of acceptable, because it's still tasty, but they pale in comparison to the amount of chocolate to peanut butter ratio that the cup provides. Reese's Take 5, that's not candy. That's a snack for people who are at work. You are a working woman, or man, or gender non-binary. You are a working person, and you go to the store hungry, but you don't want to eat candy. But you need something to rejuvenate you for the second half of your shift. You get a Reese's Take 5. It's a Reese's, but there's like pretzel in there, I'm fairly certain. And maybe also peanut butter. It's kind of like, it's a little bar, and it mixes all the other Reese's options together. I'm not excited, but I will eat it. I'll save it for lunch. I'll put it above the toffee. This one, I gotta lean in. I gotta zoom in and enhance. Can confirm my wife loves them. I have no idea what this one is. I gotta be real. I mean, if it's Reese's, it can't be that bad. So I'll just put it into, not excited, but I'll eat it. I don't know what its damage is, but, you know, I'm not excited, but I'll eat it. I like Take 5s. Is that fast break? Oh, it might be. What's its gimmick? What's it do? What's a fast break? What goes into them? It's brain damage. I remember seeing a Reese's bar that had Reese's Pieces in it, and I thought it just looked awful. That does sound awful. That sounds actively like the worst thing you could choose to put in your mouth. Mounds! Oh my god, I found Mounds! Why is it in a red? I was looking for this earlier, because we got our Almond Joy, but I like Mounds better, and I'm gonna put Mounds right there. Wowie wow. Wowie wow will occurs. I was looking for a blue package, because they usually are in one, I remembered, but maybe I was just thinking of the Almond Joy. How fun. How delightful that we found our Mounds. And then we've got, no... Oh, Necco wafers. I've never had these, and from what I understand about them, they are bad. That nobody likes them, and that you should not have them at your house in any way, shape, and form. So I'm gonna put them down here, and I doubt anyone cares enough to argue with me. And if you do, let me know. I'd love to hear what the pitch for Necco wafers. In the meantime, I'm gonna be eating my nerds. Nerds are so unique. Nothing else is like a nerd. They're tart without being like too sour. They're yummy, flavorful, the perfect texture, fun little boxes, cute little guys. Nerds are great. Everyone likes nerds. It's exactly like Kit Kats, where if someone's like, I don't like nerds, it's a red flag and you should dump them. It's just the truth. Nerds, I liked them when I was a kid, as did my dentist. I like to have some company at the stake. So we're not just burning coral palette. Okay, Nerds ropes are solid. Nerds gummy clusters, oh my god. That was like kind of all I wanted to eat for like a whole month earlier this year. I would eat a whole box in one sitting. It's so easy to do that. Nerds are fine, I think. Cupcake Demon, we're gonna put you at the top of the burning pyre. So you might actually survive. It just depends on how big the flames get. I honestly don't know what those pink boxes in the bottom tier is. Cotton candy? These things? So Necco wafers are, I'm not sure. I think, let me Google them. I just don't like them when they go sticky. Nerds? I don't think I've ever had them go sticky. Not unless you're accidentally licking them as you're pouring them into your mouth. I think that's how that could happen, in which case I do agree. But let me Google. Okay, so these Neccos are thin, crisp, and sweet sugar-based candies that come in rolls of various flavors. If you are an American, think about Smarties. They're very similar to Smarties. If you're not an American, your Smarties are different than ours. Think of an American Smartie. Think of these. They're similar. Except Necco is from, like, the goddamn Stone Age, so they're probably less flavorful and a worse texture. Smarties are just chalk, but they're yummy chalk. I like Smarties. I don't like Necco wafers. I would not eat these. I would eat Smarties. They don't strike a bunch of excitement. I'm not excited, but I will eat them, you know? Kind of a thing. But I like Smarties plenty. I think they're great for giving to little kids, because they're not, like, super sugary. They're not healthy for you, but they feel, you know, kids can eat them, and they'll be alright. This looks like medicine and communion wafers mixed together. Messiah, you're so right. That is what Necco wafers looks like. It's like Tums and communion wafers. But like real ass communion wafers. Like from Catholic communion. Yeah, they fuse together. You're so right. Wowie wow. Back when I went to church, 1, they did not give us wine, they gave us grape juice. And 2, they just had like slices of white bread that they cut into like cubes. So, you know, it was still my favorite part about church. What do we got here, huh? Okay, I'm seeing the word later. Law later? Ooh, later? I have no idea what this is. So I'm gonna keep it in. Pass this out if you don't want trick-or-treaters. Now and later! Okay, so what the fuck is a now and later? I hate that as a candy. Have some now, have some later. I think those are like lame bubblegum squares. Ugh! Horrid! They look like they'd be like starbursts. That's just a trap. No one wants those. Those can go next to the other gum options. Payday, yet more dentist-approved cash shelters. You're so right. Paydays? I kind of hate paydays. It's peanuts and caramel. They're designed to get stuck in your teeth. And I don't think anybody likes paydays. Temu Starburst clones. Awful. Horrid. And paydays, they're trading fodder. You can convince someone to take a payday. At best, they are tooken as, again, a snack at work. Snickers, peanut butter are quite good. Snickers, is that what this next one is? Snickers, peanut butter? I don't think I've had them. I wouldn't be opposed to trying one, though. I like Snickers. Sure, let's add some peanut butter in there. I'll put it into, I think Snickers stands above the rest of these. You know, the Baby Ruths, the Milky Ways. I think Snickers has something the rest of them lack, which is just a third thing. I feel like the others are just less diverse. Snickers, in general, I like a little bit better. I'm gonna put it above Fun Dip. You can convince someone if you are evil. I remember eating a Payday bar one day. Top worst things I've ingested at a Cracker Barrel. That sucks, because Cracker Barrel actually rules. Okay, you know what? I'm scooting Payday down. No one wants Payday. They don't even sit in the bowl. You throw them out. Yes, money, my favorite candy. Listen, I ain't never gotten money. If I'm getting coins, I'm mad. I do not want filthy quarters in my candy bag. If you're gonna give out money, I want bills. I want at least $1. Even if you give me 4 quarters, I don't want that. Give me candy or give me bills. And if I'm gonna get bills, I guarantee you there's easier ways I could get myself some dollar bills. Let me tell you, what the fuck is a payday? It's just peanuts smushed together with caramel. It's a sticky, hard to chew nightmare. Quarters, I mean, they don't just sit in the bowl. But no one, trading fodder. I think that is the best thing you could do. If you end up with a handful of quarters, you get 3 quarters. It's like, hey, can I have your Reese's? I'll give you 75 cents. Fuck it. You know, I think that's the only value you can get out of this, especially in these days. You can't get shit diddly with coins like that. I just thought it was an artistic representation of chocolate candy coins. No. Oh, the fuck that. So these are dead-ass quarters. The chocolate coins are pretty niche. They tend to be reserved for Jewish holidays these days, because I know they're quite relevant for, like, Hanukkah. So they're not, at least in my parts, they're not so, no, they're not so common throughout the rest of the year. Chocolate coins they're fine, you know? Chocolate coins go in the same tier as, like, Hershey's, if you ask me. But real-ass quarters, I would rather trade for a candy. Me and my brother got $20 once. Hell yeah, that does sound nice. See, $20, that goes up here. I could buy gas with $20. I don't know if it's just my eyes, but I have no idea what the next 3 items are. Let's take a gander. Wow, these are some unique looking candies. Okay, let's see. Raisinets. Raisinets are what apples wish they were. Okay, I think Raisinets specifically are chocolate covered raisins. And you could also easily just get raisins while trick-or-treating, which we have right here. We'll handle that at the same time. I think these both have value. As a healthy option, if you want to give kids a healthy thing instead of a stupid fucking apple, you give them raisins. I will accept a raisin. A box of raisins? Listen, I like raisins. Raisinets are chocolate-covered raisins, which makes them inherently more fun. They can go into the same tier, but I will put them up higher. So, great choice if you want a healthier option, 100%. Nope, gross. Raisins are great all by themselves, though. So, I will admit, I actually don't think I've had Raisinets. Maybe the chocolate covering the raisin ruins it. I will rescind and put them right next to the normal raisins, but I would be more excited to eat a Raisinette. How do you feel about cowtails? You've asked this before, I remember. Well, but maybe not you. I remember someone brought up Cowtails while I was playing Twilight Princess. This was before I even had a model on screen, if you remember, eons ago. And I misunderstood. I didn't know Cowtails was a candy. I've still not had them. And I thought you were asking about, whoever it was in chat was asking about actually eating cow tails, like, from a cow. And I discussed how they were fine, but I preferred cow heart, when I had them. So I've still not had cow tails the candy. But I have such a fond memory of, like, the candy now, because it makes me think about that. That was such a fun little, thing to figure out while playing Zelda with you guys. Hate raisins, but I would prefer them over a damn apple, like you said. For real. Like, they at least assimilate with the candy better. Also, you can make a toy horn out of the box with raisins. See, I didn't know that. Because I'm not a little boy. Ring Pop. Ring Pop it's a lollipop, but it's a ring, that you can, like, wear. So I guess it's nice. It keeps your hands free on a technicality, but I would worry about, like, accidentally getting shit on it, you know? Like, oh, you know, I'm fiddling with stuff on my desk, and then I accidentally bump my Ring Pop into a paper, and now I've got Ring Pop sticky shit on my paper, and, like, I got paper follicles on my Ring Pop. I don't know. They're fine, I guess. Personally, they sit in the bowl. I don't like sucking on a lollipop all day. And a Ring Pop is just an inefficient design for them, if I'm being honest. If we're talking lollipops, let's kind of gather those around. Let's gather around the campfire and sing a campfire song. Or CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't... Okay, I think that's all... I didn't see any other lollipops. This seems to be Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Roll Pops. So, okay, and I will say there's kind of two versions of Tootsie Roll Pops. There's either... The correct version has Tootsie Rolls on the inside. There are also lollipops that have, like, bubblegum. I think Dum Dums tend to have bubblegum in them. I think both are meh. If I'm gonna have a Tootsie Roll chocolate, I want it in a pop. I think a Tootsie Pop is the funnest form of a lollipop. I still don't love them. I think I could put them into trading fodder. I could theoretically eat one if I wanted, but I would rather give it away than hold on to it forever. I like specific flavors, cherry, raspberry, orange. You know, growing up I always liked the chocolate one. Now, in hindsight, I recognize that was a lot of crummy chocolate flavor. Ring Pops were great, though I always bit them off the ring after a while. And that's so easy to do with lollipops. Gotten one stuck in your hair before. Oh. Horrid. You could turn the plastic part into a top when the sucker's part is gone. So versatile. So it sounds like I could easily trade a Ring Pop. So I'll scooch that up. I think people like Ring Pops plenty, even if I'm not one to indulge in them. The heck is this? Runts! They're runts. And this is the tier they go in. They might just in the bowl, honestly. They're very similar to things like Mike and Ike's. Except they're hard. Runts, it's all the fun. What a cute little emote. Yeah, runts are, instead of a chewy candy like Mike and Ike's, they're hard. Hard little guys they pretend to be fruit flavored. Honestly, no. They don't deserve to be up there. They're not good. Nobody likes runts. Skittles, though. Delicious sugar in vaguely fruit shaped. It sounds like Stereotype Gamer. You know, I'll give you all my runts. until the end of time. Cause they ain't for me. Skittles are great. I've never liked them as much as M&M's. I'm a chocolate gal, like I said. But I think Skittles are swell. If you're all chocolated out, then Skittles is a swell fun time for sure. Yeah, I'll put it up there. I feel like one of the defining things of Mike and Ike's is that they're chewy. For real. It's two sides of the same coin. You have chewy and you have hard, and their names are Mike and Ike or Runt. You prefer Starburst over Skittles. I think they're pretty similar in terms of like what they provide. If I were presented with the two, I think I agree. I think I would rather have a Starburst than a Skittle. There they are. Yummy fruity flavors. They're like big enough and chewy enough that are they the best? Yeah, fuck it. They can go into the best. Tina Turner's Simply the Best starts blasting at way too loud of a volume. Happy Halloween, Rob. Well, Halloween week. Yeah, they're big enough that, like, they feel substantial without feeling like you're chewing on them for forever. So yeah, Starbursts rule. I like Starbursts. Finally, we get just normal Snickers. Finally found them. Normal old Snickers, they are acceptable. They're pretty dang high up here in the acceptable tier. I'll put them right behind Almond Joy. It took forever. Snickers, to me, are the default candy. That doesn't mean they're my favorite, but it's like, if someone says, name a candy, I say Snickers. So you gotta put a little bit of respect on it if that's how it exists in my head. Yellow Starburst, best Starburst. I feel like I'm always stuck eating the oops, all pink ones. But, I do like the orange ones a lot. Orange Starburst, rule. I really, but I like orange flavored things, pretty consistently. Sour Patch Kids. They're alright. I like Sour Patch Kids. Not excited, but I'll eat them, I think. I don't like them as much as Gummy Bears, which honestly, Gummy Bears can go down. They can exist in the same tier. Not excited, but I'll eat them. I like Gummy Bears plenty. I like Sour Patch Kids plenty. But there's just other things I think I would rather have. Rare orange flavor enjoyer. I like orange, and I prefer grape flavor to grapes. Because again, I'm a psychopath. It's just the truth of it. Alright, let me close my blinds really quick. You all can discuss Sour Patch Kids. Hi, Pippin. What you doing? I came back. Okay. Don't wanna run over the cat. Yeah. Sour Patch Kids, I think they're swell, but not super excited about them. Purple Woman has updated her war on orange. Now she's eating orange denizens. Don't be so delicious and I won't eat you. Sometimes on Halloween, I got those bootleg candies like Snackers and H&H. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like you have to try to find those. It's harder to locate those, I feel like. These, I have no idea what the fuck you call them. I've only ever seen them in Mexican food restaurants. Like, you go to, like, you know, pay for your meal. They got a little bowl of candy. And these are in there. They're delicious. They're, like, strawberry, nice, good guys. And you, like, kind of suck on them because they start out hard. But they got, like, a gooey, delicious center. They're not the best, but they're totally up here. I think they're so fun. Good guys. Yum yum. Where do you buy these? Where do you buy these? What are they called? I don't know. I know them as the Mexican food restaurant candy. Strawberry bonbons. Is that actually what they're called? That's so cute. Sugar Daddy. I've never had a Sugar Daddy. Or the candy. No, but for real. So what goes into a Sugar Daddy? Always saw them a lot. Dollar General candy. They cut the fuck out of my mouth every time. Oh yeah, they will do that. Girls, same. Let's Google Sugar Daddies smartly. And add candy to my Google here. The candy or the man? Yes. Sugar Daddy candy. Let's see how Google describes these bad boys. Milk caramel lollipop? Ew. Is there nothing on the inside? So, like... Oh. I mean, having a man sounds like more fun. Anyone else remember those really old Sour Patch Kids commercials? First they're sour, then they're sweet. Are those really old? Back in my day, that was... I guess that was back in my day, huh? I do remember those. What are their slogan now? Like, how else do they advertise themselves? What an interesting name for a candy. I know. Sugar Daddy sounds kind of lame. In candy form. I think... So, I think it'd just be sitting in the bowl. I don't think anyone wants them, personally. No, they're rock hard and pull at your teeth. Awful. So yeah, they sit in the bowl and no one wants them. But what a fun name. Now here's where this might be the hottest of my takes. Swedish fish, I don't care for. So they're totally trading fodder to me. They're up here trading fodder too. Like, people are way less likely to get 100 grand than Swedish fish. Other people talk about Swedish fish the way I talk about, like, Reese's. With passion and fervor. And I'm like, they're just like... just fruity guys. And, you know, on the wrong side of history. The worst candy. The opinions are stark with Swedish fish. So I'll keep it in my trading fodder. And somebody would be willing to give me like 3 Musketeers and Reese's and Mounds for them, I'm sure. I don't like Swedish fish. Give me those red gummy sharks any day. I feel like they're all the same flavor too, aren't they? Like, they don't even have variety. It's just like red. Red food coloring number 40 or whatever. Sweet tarts. Sweet tarts are... they can go right next to Smarties, honestly. They're pretty similar. A little bit better. You know, not excited, but I will eat them. Of the hard candies, they're, you know, one of the better ones for sure. If I were here earlier, I would have been fighting for Airheads. Another gal who likes Airheads. I made a fool of myself and said that I feel like only boys like Airheads, and then proceeded to have every girl in chat mention that they like Airheads, and so I'm just a fool. Toothbrushes. Okay, so yeah, and I'll put this under, like, general, like, dental gear as well. These are fun Halloween flavored toothbrushes as well. A toothbrush, so if I get a toothbrush, that's kind of disappointing, because I do not need you to buy me a crappy little toothbrush. But something like floss or toothpaste, you know, they're all generally harmless. Genuinely, I put it into acceptable. It can separate the raisins and the raisinets, because, you know, you don't want to hand out candy, but you want to do something healthy instead. Well, we'll have some dental stuff. I will use floss. Bobo the fool you are. It's what they all call me. I changed my name to Bobo. Have you ever gotten pencils? No. I would have been so excited for pencils. Cause, you know, little artist that I am, always need them. Even though pencils, if it's a Halloween pencil where it's got like that crappy paper with like some cute decoration on it, you try sharpening that long enough, I always tear off that paper. It just gets in the way. You know exactly what I'm saying. You do. You know, you're smart. I don't know what this next one is. Hang on, I got zoom. Okay, I want to call it Tutti Frutti, which is not what it's called. I can't read it. It's a fruity... It's basically like... Oh, it's Tootsie Rolls! It's fruity Tootsie Rolls. Horrid. Tootsie Rolls are terrible. The fruit ones are not an exception. Tootsie Rolls are all bad. Oh, good. We've got the chocolate ones right next to them. Yeah, these are awful. Nobody likes these, and if you do, you're lying. Tutti Fruttis, yeah. How dare you assume my intelligence? You're right, my bad. Yeah, Tootsie Rolls, and the problem with Tootsie Rolls, 1, they are so artificially flavored. And 2, they are a horrible texture. 3, what the fuck are they? They're not chocolate. Even the chocolate ones. It's not really like caramel, is it? Can we get a tier called I can't fucking read this PNG? We're figuring it out. I was gonna say we're all smart individuals, but that means I'm assuming your intelligence again. We're getting it. We're handling it. But yeah, no, these are awful, and no one's gonna disagree with me. Twix? Your grandma loves Tootsie Rolls? That's because when your grandma was a youngling, that's all she had. Old people are so stuck in the past. And it's like, Grandma, just eat a Reese's Take 5. Twix is one of the top 3. These 3, this is all I need to be happy on a Halloween. Mom says you can have 3 chocolates, you can have 3 candies, and then brush your teeth and get ready for bed. This is what I'm picking. Yum yum yummers. Delicious. I love Twix. It's so fucking good. It's perfect. I like because it's got the cookie in it. I think that's the thing. I like the nougat in Three Musketeers, and I like the cookie in Twix. It's aight. Hey, listen, I'll trade. I've got some M&Ms with your name on them. I don't like Twix, but everyone around me does, so I can always give it to them. That's nice. Yeah, Twix is so peak, if you ask me. Twizzlers, horrid. I don't like Twizzlers. Okay, actually, they just sit in the bowl. That's the thing. I don't hate Twizzlers, but I just don't want them. Twizzlers are, like, if I get them, I'm like, oh, Twizzlers. And then I just don't want to eat them. Here's the thing. This is gonna be a weird story. So, growing up, there was an establishment that just sold liquor. And it is where my parents would frequently buy their, like, beer. You know? Nothing wrong with that, but they would give, like, they had long Twizzlers to give to kids. Like, you know, if a mom, for example, comes in with her daughters, buys, you know, a case of beer, and then they hand out some free Twizzlers, and that's all I think about. So if someone hands me a Twizzler, I'm eating them. But if it's in a packaging like this, I'm just not ever choosing it. That's the thing. I need one Twizzler already loose and in my hand for me to eat it. I remember really liking Twizzlers when I was a kid, possibly the only I've ever enjoyed licorice. That's fair. Licorice can be really hit or miss. It's kind of a weird texture. Genuine question. What's the difference between Twizzlers and Red Vines? See, I don't really know. I think the flavor profile is generally different. I think Red Vines tear apart easier. Twizzlers are kind of like a single plasticine straw. You can use it as a straw. Red Vines can kind of get pulled apart, and so it's kind of like a rope. You know how a rope is a bunch of strings wound together? Red Vines are more like that. So yeah. Twizzlers are more plasticky. Red Vines are less so. Personally, if you ask me, they're so similar that the difference is sort of null. But other people have opinions that are more intense than mine. Oh, another Kit Kat option is down here. Let's choose that one. I don't know what could make it special, other than it being orange. Regardless, it's still gonna go into S tier up here. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. The fuck is this crappy looking one? You can tell it's not gonna be good because it's got green in its packaging. Fruit punch. That can't be fruit punch. Something punch. I don't want them. Pass these out if you don't want people to come back next year. That's what this, you can tell this is bad because the packaging looks like ass. Anti-green. Starting a new war on green. Tried black licorice once and it was so bad. I agree, because that's the thing, you hear that it's bad. But then you go, oh, well, how bad can it really be? And then you try it and it's like, oh my god. Oh. It is sour punch. And I don't want them. I even like sour candies, and these are ass. It's an ass candy. No one wants them. Warheads, though, I like warheads. They're not the best, but they are damn acceptable. Hell yeah, the best sour candy I ever had was called Toxic Waste. I've never been able to find it again. It was delicious. It was so sour, but not like. It didn't tear me up, though, which I think is the problem. A lot of sour candies will kind of eat away at your mouth because it's literally acid and that's how they do it. But something about Toxic Waste, it was so sour without, tearing me up, and it was delicious, and I've never been able to find it again. I don't know where my grandmother obtained that Toxic Waste, and I probably never will. Oh my god. I cried listening to a song earlier, and I've been blowing my nose ever since. This was hours ago. Well, this has been fun, but I have to head to work. Well, adios, have fun at work. I'm glad you showed up. What song? It's called Leo. It's a Japanese song. I know. I haven't cried listening to a song in ages. I didn't expect it. It's about, a dog. And something about that just floodgated me. I don't even know what happened. By Eve? Oh, I think it is by Eve. Yeah. So, yeah. That one. And I just cried. Whoppers! Whoppers are old lady candy, and I do like them. But not a whole lot. I think I'm not excited, but I will eat it. I think that can go pretty high up here. Whoppers are, colloquially called mothballs in some places, I think. And they are just little wafer balls covered in chocolate. They're really easy to eat. The flavor profile is not very chocolatey for, having the chocolate coating. They're fine. Old people like them, I feel like. And I'm an old people, so an old people who's currently fighting back hiccups. Hang on, let me get a water. Okay. I like them, not my favorite, but I'll eat them. Yeah, exactly. They're a safe option. Swell for, the third day after Halloween. For a split second, I thought you were talking about the Burger King sandwiches. Just a full... Genuinely, if I got okay, in theory, getting a full, wrapped Burger King burger, handed to me, I'd be like, fuck yeah. The problem is that you can open them, then rewrap them up, and there is a level of stranger danger. By the way, every year this goes around, but those stories about people putting needles and stuff into candies and razor blades is technically hogwash. What had happened was a parent had did that to their own child in an attempt to not have the child be around anymore to some degree. So it's not, you don't need to worry about strangers necessarily putting razor blades in candy, but generally, to be on the safe side, if you go trick-or-treating, if a candy is open, throw that one away. Just for safety. If anything, just because, ew, it's open. I'm gonna get all dirty and crappy. Yuck. A cold, slightly wet, stale burger, yeah. I was honestly the only kid who liked Whoppers when I was younger. Everyone just gave them to me. No training needed. Hell yeah. That's perfect. It's I'll just give this to you. You don't even need to give it something back. Fuck yes. So yeah, everyone be safe on Halloween, and don't eat open candy. Also, remember, I think it was last year or something, fucking white parents being like, people are gonna give my kids edibles, basically. And everyone was like, ain't no one wasting their weed gummies on your stupid kids. So maybe don't worry about that. York peppermint patties. So pretty consistently, I've had Culture Chimp. Welcome. Underrated trick-or-treating option is a drink, IMO. The Capri Sun goes a long way. You know, you're really thinking with portals, Culture Chimp. Because, you know, you go trick-or-treating, and, I don't know, personally, my parents never had fucking water. So you end up all thirsty. Having a Capri Sun as, like, a mid trick-or-treat, like, oh my god, something to hydrate me. That's a great option. You're making waves in the trick-or-treating world. I love York peppermint patties. The other mint candies I put in acceptable, but Yorks, they're just so good. They hit different. I don't know. There's something about them that you do still need to save them for the end of your snacking adventure. But, goddamn, Yorks are fucking good. There's a story about a man who tried to kill his kids for insurance. Lace their pixie sticks. Damn. Yeah, it's a bummeroni, and that's where kind of the mythos of people poisoning Halloween candy came from. But, so yeah, it's not something you really need to worry about. So don't. Not unless something's already open. I can't tell what this one is. Hang on, let me zoom in. Okay, I gotta be honest. It kind of just looks like Neapolitan chews, caramelly toffee. The fact that I don't immediately recognize what this is tells me no one wants it. It can stay right there. I don't like York peppermint patties. Overhyping joins the stake. I'm burning all my ladies and non-binaries. I'm gonna end up with a chat full of boys. Neapolitans. They are disgusting. Are they like a toffee thing? They look like they would be. They look like you're stuck chewing these for hours. Cadbury cream eggs, but this was green, so it looks slimy. This is an Easter chocolate, not a Halloween chocolate. No one's given out Cadburys. This is a lot. They are acceptable. They are filling. Maybe just because I'm an old now, but this is like, you don't pick 3 if you're having a Cadbury cream egg. You pick your cream egg and you eat it, and then you try not to die. They got Cadbury goo eggs, I guess. I don't know, I feel like they're also a fragile thing. Imagine that near your bottom of your candy bag. It's like a pretty thin shell of chocolate. You're gonna end up with a mess by the end of it. So milky creamy things. Oh. What if I don't like chocolate, period? Then you're everyone's favorite person to trade with on Halloween. You can join me at the stake, but unless you're a demon, then you're kinda screwed. Thought those Neapolitan things were Turkish Delight, to be honest. No, Turkish Delight seems so mid. Genuinely. That was true. What's this one? What's this guy? Chico sticks! Oh, these rule! This is what I would want. The stupid honey ones. These? Fuck that. We have Chico sticks. These are better than Butterfingers, honestly. I recently got introduced to Chico sticks by my buddy at work. I remember I told you guys that he was just like, hey, want a candy? And he gave me one. And then we entered a war of trying to give each other nice gifts. And then I lost the war because I bought him a monster when he had already purchased one. Regardless, Chico sticks, delicious. They're also super cheap. You can buy them. You get a whole bag for like 99 cents. And they're kind of like Butterfingers, but without the, like, peanut brittle. It's hard to explain, but they're just yummy little peanut guys. You have to be you can't be allergic to peanut butter, but 10 out of 10 would recommend buying Chico sticks. 1000%. peanuts, circus peanuts are a hate crime against people. Circus peanuts are objectively poison. Do you wanna just kill a man in broad daylight? Give them circus peanuts. Whoever thought apple was the perfect option for Halloween is like a white person. Yeah, circus peanuts are your mom loves circus peanuts. Well, when the nukes drop, she can have fun surviving somehow because that's what these do to you. They are nuclear. They are horrid. Thought they were just normal peanuts. No, they are sugar. It's sugary bad guys. They're so hard to explain. They're not good. They're horrid. Avoid them at all costs. That's my only true tip. Dove chocolate is highfalutin for giving out to kids. Moms love Dove chocolate. And as an older woman, that means I also love dark chocolate, Dove chocolates. I'm not excited by them as a Halloween candy, but I like them. They're definitely acceptable. I think they go above the raisins, though. I think if I'm given a Dove chocolate, I'm confused, but I'm like, well, hell yeah, brother. I'll eat the fuck out of that. They have cute little positive phrases on the inside of their wrappers, which is fun. Normal peanuts is a different kind of bad. I'd rather have a normal peanut than a circus peanut. But normal normal peanuts, I just get fatigued by, it's so much of the same flavor. You can only buy them in like fucking gallon tubs. Unpopular opinion, I like circus peanuts. You can have them. Congrats. You don't need to share. Gushers. Gushers is another weird one to get in a candy bag. I like Gushers though. I feel like as a kid they gushed more. But ain't that how it always be? Gushers are really swell though. They're fun and chewy. I like the gushy goodness on the inside of the candy. Swell candy. Are they the best? You know what? I think they could stand up here next to Starburst. Fuck it. A lot of these seem like confusing choices for Halloween. Yeah, whoever made this tier list, they were getting excited with it. There's another fun dip. What's this one? Wonka fun dip? Well, I'll just put it next to the other fun dip because it's just a different flavor packet for fun dip. No point in designating differently. In my head, a Gusher shouldn't be considered candy. I know! It's not a candy, it's a snack. And there's no way to extrapolate on that. It's a snack pack, and that's all there is to say. Seeing jelly beans will only make me think of the Bean Boozle thing. Yeah, I know, right? Everyone does these days. Yeah, Jelly Bellies. Jelly beans, they're swell. I think I could put them next to like Haribo's, wherever the fuck they went. Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's little beans that taste like guys. Let me say that differently. Little beans that taste like different fruit flavors, basically. I would rather get normal Jelly Bellies than the Bean Boozles or Bertie Box, every flavor beans. The ones that are, you know, this one's either, you know, popcorn flavor or it's old socks. Just give me fucking candy. I'm not here playing Russian roulette with my candy, please. Guy flavored beans. So yeah, I'd rather just have safe jelly beans that I could just eat happily. I'm not enough of a masochist to want the other ones. Don't know what the fuck this one is. I think it was advertised as a lunch snack, like a cooler fruit snack, akin to a fruit roll-up. Okay, yeah. It's not candy. So it is candy, but it's not candy. Nick-a-nips? Is that what? What the fuck is a nick-a-nip? Messiah, you seem familiar with these. I will trust your judgment. Please regale me with the facts of nick-a-nips. Never did Bean Boozled. I'm very picky and my taste buds are sensitive as shit. Yeah, I mean, and also it's just like, I don't know. I think they're fun for YouTubers to eat. But as a normal person, just give me fucking jelly beans. Are those the ones that are just goop and wax? Oh. I'm gonna keep them right there. I feel like nothing Messiah says will be positive for them. Nickel Nip. Nickel Nip. Old person candy. They got syrup inside, wax outside. You can suck them from the top or just chew on the wax for a while. Horrid. Absolutely terrible. And what a stupid name. What are these? Fucking Yumpy Yumbers? Peach rings. Peach rings? That's another one no one wants. I gotta be honest, no one wants a peach ring. I think actually they just in the bowl. You get them and it's like, oh, okay. But then you don't eat them. Hell no. Same with pretzels. No one wants pretzels. You receive these and you go, I love peach ring. What do you mean? Okay. I don't. I'll trade you though. Yumpy Yumbers. Yumpy Yumbers. Peach rings are like eating dried peaches. Oh, they're not chewy. They're not a chewy candy. I'll put them into trading fodder then. I think they can deserve better than that. Say honestly, okay, no. Pretzels, they just send in the bowl. Nobody wants to trade for a pretzel on Halloween. They sit in the bowl until, like, your grandpa comes around. It was a big trend. That's a weird-ass trend. I do, give me all the pretzels. See, they sit in the bowl until your grandpa, parentheses, overhyping, comes around. And then she can have them. And there you go. Who gives pretzels on Halloween? I know, right? I guess if you want to be healthy, it's an option. I'd rather have, like, Cheez-Its. If you're gonna do that, rather than pretzels, I'd rather you give me, like a chip bag kind of a thing. But also, I'm just not huge on pretzels, I think. I'd make a great grandma. Not gonna lie, seeing those caramel cubes will only make me think of those bars of solid caramel from Britain. Oh, Britain. What's wrong with you? Why do Brits still eat like they think they're in the Blitz? I don't understand. Why do you accept food with no flavoring? And that's not me trying to, like, start shade or anything. I think Britons traveled the world, conquering lands over spices. Why aren't you using them? We live in the 21st century. You all like Nando's so much, so why is Britain food horrible beans on toast? You want to have good beans on toast? Here's how you do it. It's tradition or something, you know? Sometimes tradition do be more powerful than that. Here's a tip. Here's how you do beans on toast and have it actually be a delicious snack. So, step 1, have your toast. You put butter on it. This helps things stick to it, basically. The beans, refried beans, not baked beans like how Britons do. You make refried beans, smear it on your toast, yum yum, and then you shred a little bit of cheese, put it on top, eat that. Delicious. Eat that, there you go. If you're gonna have beans on toast, that's how you should be doing it. Take notes. England. I don't think I have any Brits in chat. I gotta be honest. If you're from across the pond, feel free to shout out if and you want. Welcome. What about those plastic vampire teeth or spider ring? Oh, so yeah, they're not candy. I wouldn't be mad. Okay, so the plastic vampire teeth, as a kid, they're fun. As an adult, I think they're disgusting, and I do not want them anywhere near me. That's gross. I think they're gross. But like, fun little rings, you know, that's cute. So if you don't want to hand out candy, but you want to hand out like little toys like that, even if they're crappy toys, kids will be delighted. So, personally, those would go into something like, not excited, but, you know, they're acceptable in the long run. You can make a good beans on toast with baked beans. It's just beans and carbs, but baked beans are wet, and that's the thing. That's the problem. What the hell are these? Sixlets. That can't be what those are called. They look like crummy Skittles, so they are called sixlets. You make them less wet, but they're wet by default. At that point, just make refried beans. They cook in seconds, and they're delicious, and you can easily reheat them. Go to a Chuck E. Cheese, play some games, and collect spider rings for Halloween. Oh yeah. M&M's with less coating and more chocolate. Fascinating. I've never had them before. The description is intriguing. I will put them in. I'll put them up here, since I haven't had them. Not excited, but I'll eat it. And maybe I'll end up being like, oh my god, this rules. Yeah, these last handful are real interesting ones. Everyone's favorite candy treats. Sixlets, Nico Nips, Yumbly Bumblies. Yeah, Krabby Patties. These suck. They're gummy. They're just 3, basically, crappy little gummies that, you're expected to eat all at once, like a little burger, and it's just so much shitty. And they're tiny too. They're micro. They're about like the width of your finger. So like they just so bad, so not good. And I thought they died. I thought these lived and died only in the 90s. I wish they tried with them. I agree. I think a Krabby Patty, little gummy things, or a candy could be fun. I think it'd be better as like a like snowballs. I think having it just be gummy is inherently the problem. Maybe if it was like a collection of, basically you're mixing something like Runts and Mike and Ike's, where some are crunchier, and some are chewier, and then you can kind of eat it like that. I don't know, but yeah, the Krabby Patty gummies are bad. This looks like just straight caramel. Are these the caramel squares that the Brits have? I don't want to eat just straight caramel. I'm trading fodder, personally. I'm sure they'd be tasty enough. But, I don't want it stuck in my teeth. Yeah, at least different flavors of gummy. You're so right. They are the size of this PNG. Yeah. Fruit by the Foot is, again, not a candy. It kind of exists in that same weird space as, like, Gushers. That being said, pretty peak stuff right here. I don't think I can put it in the best. But damn acceptable. A swell little snack, for, you know, the following week at work. They don't even have a wrap, your bag will be all sticky. I assume that they're wrapped in, like, clear ceramic, like clear saran wrap. But yeah, if it was just loose caramel, I would actively be like, no, do not give me that, goodbye. Fruit Stripes? I don't know what Fruit Stripes are. Or, oh, Gobstoppers. I've never had Gobstoppers. Eating fruit by the foot now seems like a chore. It does seem like a lot of unrolling. And, like, you kind of just chewing for forever. If anyone has any, facts about Fruit Stripes or Gobstoppers, I'd love to hear them. In the meanwhile, this, like, bubble tape, I always wanted that as a kid. It seemed like so much fun. It's definitely the more fun option of any of the gum-esque, things we've collected. Now, as an adult, I don't know. Not too bad. You know what? No, I'm not excited, but I'll eat it. You know, I'll take it with me to work and partake in some crappy gum for a good while, because you get a shitload in the roll. Gobstoppers are real? I thought they were only in cartoons. No, yeah, they eventually made real, well, candies called Gobstoppers. Pretty different from how they actually were represented in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, though. No, Britain has the caramel bar. Ah, I see. Lifesaver Gummy. I like those. Oh, is that what the Fruit Stripes are like? Oh, no, Lifesaver Gummies. You know, these are good. You know, so on a normal day, I think I would like a Lifesaver better than a Lifesaver Gummy. Lifesavers are just mints, really. Not excited, but I'll eat them on a Halloween, you know, around Halloween. But Lifesaver Gummies, again, that's not really a candy. They feel more like a snack, kind of like how we were saying. But pretty yummalicious. I think they can go right next to Fruit by the Foot, honestly. Yum yum. You gotta eat them while they're still gummy. If you wait too long and they start to get hard, it's like, oh. I loved bubble tape, taking a bite out of the roll. I've seen so many psychopaths do that. And you know, I think I am a psychopath and would also do that. Gobstoppers are fine, nothing like how they were described in the movie. Fruit stripe gum sucks. Oh, it's gum? That sounds horrible. And they seem to be proud of it. Gum that sucks as well. Definitely down here. Gobstoppers. Let me Google gobstoppers so I can get kind of a grasp on their general sort of texture. Gobstopper candy. Gobstopper candies. So yeah, tell me, what's it like? It kind of just looks like a Skittle. Large, hard candy sphere. Oh, that they're like jawbreakers. Horrid. That's, okay, it makes sense. Okay, that is actually clever. The everlasting gobstopper. Of course it's a jawbreaker. You're supposed to suck on it for hours. No, I don't want to. I think actually, yeah, this one, it sits in the bowl and never gets eaten. And then we got Rolo. Somehow just normal old Rolo here at the bottom. Rolos are, quite frankly, nothing special. They're fine little chocolate guys, very similar to like the Baby Ruths and Milky Ways. I always got lifesavers from my grandfather. I enjoyed the mint and the fruit ones. On a normal day, I like the mint ones, but if we're doing Halloween candy, I want a gummy one. But they're both really solid. Never had jawbreakers, only know about them from Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Yeah, they kind of suck. They are thick by design. You are expected to just kind of suck on them forever. That's why they have their name. If you chew on it, oh, you'll break your jaw. That's the idea. I forgot Rolos existed. I know, they're kind of just like whatever. They're fine. And there we go. The most notable things include, if you want to make sure no one comes back to your house, give them this crap. If you want a healthy option, basically any other food is better than an apple. Money is only useful if you're handing out bills. If you're handing out coins, kids only want it to trade for candy. The top of the top, Three Musketeers, Reese's, Twix. That's what I want when I go trick-or-treating. Writes down the worst ones. Thick by design is my dating profile. That's powerful stuff. But wait, what's this? We've only been streaming for 2 hours? Well, little do you know. I have a second Halloween candy tier list available and ready. There's gonna be some repeats, of course, but we've got even more things we can chit-chat about. So, oh my god. Everyone strap back in, we're not done yet. We've got more candy to talk about. Let's handle some of the things that we already do kind of know about. Kit Kats are still excellent, and so are Hershey's. Reese's Pieces, however, I hate. Insert shocked Pikachu face. She was ready. Three Musketeers are still my favorite. However, I'm not going to refer to my previous list. So, things might end up rearranging. While we're here in the second tier. So yeah, those are the most confident ones to keep in mind. Actually, where's Twix? Because I know Twix will be up there. There it is. These are big candy bars too. Our second round of candy going has resulted in much bigger candy bars. Hershey's cookies and cream. I do remember. Okay, yeah. So they're better than normal Hershey's, I think. A little bit more fun, acceptable, for sure. Whoa, so stretchy. The stretchiest little guy. Do you want candy? Little Pippin? Little handsome fellow. You got a goofy shaped head, you know that? Here, while we prepare for our second list. Oh, another apple! Get the fuck out of here, you! Oh, and our York peppermint patties as well. Let me feed the cats really quick, so they don't starve to death. Oh, Mama, I want candy. Can I have candy too? Yes, of course. So, I will let you all, here, I've got a conversation topic for you while I feed the cats really quick. Which is, okay, you have to receive a fruit or a vegetable in your candy bucket. You go trick or treat, and they go, we only have fruits and veggies. What do you want? What fruit or vegetable do you want to receive while trick or treating? This isn't just your favorite fruit or veggie. Keep that in mind. You're still wandering from house to house with it jostling around in your bag. So, keep that in mind. Deliberate. And I will, be right back. And the cats will be fed and happy. So yeah, there you go. What fruit you want? Trick-or-treat! Trick-or-treat! What fruits and veggies am I receiving? Banana. It's the only fruit I like. Bananas are pretty alright. I could do with a tangerine. Fascinating. Huh. All the fruit I would get, all the fruit I would like would get squished in the bag. Exactly, it's why it's so hard. I'd be happy if I got an ear of corn. You know what? I think I would be too. I like corn. 100 grands. They still suck. 100 grands are still not good. But it's nice that you can see how much of it is just the crappy fucking caramel. Sweet tarts. Sweet tarts definitely didn't appear this early in the previous list. And so now, like, I'm looking at it in a whole new light. Sweet tarts, they're pretty alright. I'm not super excited, but I'd definitely eat them. Yeah, a nice little hard candy. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, we still got the Necco wafers. Who wants those? But we've got something very important. The only reason why I really thought to do a second one is because this one does have pixie sticks. Oh my god. Pixie sticks are great. Pixie sticks are so much fun. If you don't know, pixie sticks are, that's just sugar. They're just little tubes of sugar. And how you're supposed to eat them, you're supposed to, like, tear off one end and then, like, stick out your tongue and sprinkle it a little bit onto your tongue and eat that. They're just delicious. I love pixie sticks. They are so peak to get in. They don't even count. You could pound back pixie sticks and it's like you didn't even eat anything. Let's see if there's actually anything else new on this list. Let's see, we've got our crappy airheads. That just sits in the bowl. We've got... some horrible looking thing. Oh, I think this is the honey thing. No, I don't want that. We got our Crunch bars. Crunch is still alright. Sour Patch Kids, still pretty dang alright. Nerds! Rainbow Nerds, though. Bit-O Honey, that's what it is. Rainbow Nerds, that's so fun. All nerds are good. We got Good and Plenty's, no one cares. Twizzlers, but still no Red Vines, it seems. Now, I gotta see if I'm a fool, and if I've actually just started a... Oh, Andy's Mints. Oh, that was the mint from previously. No, Runts. Oh, just general gum? Okay, if I'm gonna receive gum, I want it to be like this. Just like a pack of gum. I think. Even more than the roll, like tape roll of gum. What the fuck? Candy corn, yeah! Yippee, yum yum. But what the fuck are these things? Mamba? What's a mamba? I've never heard of that before. Toblerone! Toblerone's rule. If you're getting fucking Toblerone in your Halloween bucket, you need to make sure you go to that building again. You need to dress up and swap to a new costume and go again. Toblerone is not a candy you receive on Halloween. That's a full-ass chocolate bar. And they're delicious. It's really just chocolate. It's ostensibly not really different. I think you can get it with like caramel or something on the inside, but ostensibly it's just like Hershey's in a triangle shape. But I don't know, something about that triangle shape makes it more exciting. More tropical version of Starburst. Not as good, unfortunately, IMO. How do you fuck up Starburst? Come on, Mambo. What's your damage? I'll put it in, I'm not excited, but I'll eat it. I think Mambo are like wrapped gum packs. Not my taste. Damn. Damn. Oh, well, we got anything else new bumming around? We got lots of different types of pops. We got our, oh, fruit roll-ups again. Who's getting these on Halloween? Caramel apple pops. Horrid. Absolutely horrid. A pop? That sounds like a Tootsie roll-up with extra steps, I gotta be honest. That just sits in the bowl easily. Have any of you ever had a caramel apple? It's so hard to bite into those. They're like, caramel is tasty, but it was one of the hardest things to try to eat. Because not only is it difficult to bite into, but then it's also like, you know, you're biting an apple. So it like gets all over your chin and shit. And so it's just, it was like yummy, but I hated it. I would have much rather had it like in slices, you know? I remember getting some candy cigarettes when I was younger. Made for a great gag item though. I don't know if they still make candy cigarettes. Sure, certainly not. You would think. I somehow avoided them, growing up. It's not like I was trying to, they just never made their way to me. This person has never been trick-or-treating, I think. The people making the, yeah. This seems more like just a general chocolate one. Like, goddamn, if you put fucking Toblerone on your list. What else we got? Blow pops? Meh. Fireballs! Okay, so, like I said, I'm not huge on spicy candy, but if I'm gonna get them, I think fireballs are more fun. And I don't even know why. There's just something about them that's just, like, you get a hot tamale and it's like, meh. You get a fireball and it's like, they're just spicier, a little better, a little bit more fun. I don't even know. Maybe it's just the name is nice to say. Those strawberry wrapped candies, I never had them, but my grandma loves them. These ones they're so good. We talked about them in the previous list too. They're just delicious. They're just good guys. What's this thing next to Mr. Goodbar? I cannot read that to save my life. If you can deduce what candy this is, you get a gold star for the day. Our fun dip has returned. Junior mints. Payday. Still awful. Oh, what's this? Oh, now and laters. Yuck. More toothbrushes. Warheads. Zero. What the fuck is zero? Margarine fingers from the look of it. Ew. To be honest, when I hear about fireballs, I can only think of the alcohol brand. Fascinating. I've never even heard of Zero before. It looks so mid. And here's the thing, it's white chocolate. I only want white chocolate in my coffee, I gotta be honest. I think, I'm not excited. I would eat it. Well, Zero to Hero is a regular sprinkle here, it's true. And I don't think he would be delicious either. There's gotta be yummier people in chat, surely. Who wants to get cooked? And what can eat you? No. I'm learning today that yellow is the candy color. Yeah, there's a lot of yellows. Lemon heads! Well, I don't think lemon heads was in the previous one. Lemon heads are fine, I gotta be honest. I said it with excitement, but they're just like, they're whatever. They're baby's first sour candy. Now as an adult, they just don't give you that same kind of high. Zero, I think, is white chocolate, 3 Musketeer. Oh, see? You're bringing me around. I will put it in acceptable. But I'll have to actually try them in order to, justify putting them any higher. Oh, we have Almond Joy, but not Mounds. Ain't nobody likes Mounds. Nobody likes Mounds but little old me. But wee-hoo, ho ho ho. Why is Dots so big? They couldn't even barely fit Dots into the little PNG here. Are there any candies that you all feel like we've missed? Is there anything else that exists out there? Gushers are still not a candy. But yeah, I'm trying to think like, oh, what else could there be? Gummy worms! Gummy worms are pretty solid. A new tier should be, what the fuck is that? Gummy worms are fun. I feel like they only come in these huge packages though. But they're of the gummy options. They're some of the best. We've definitely mentioned Jolly Ranchers. I think you showed up late. Jolly Ranchers, personally, they're not my favorite. I could eat one, but I would much rather trade them. They're trading fodder to me. They're perfect for trading. Because I know everyone else likes them. But I just don't really fuck with them. And so it's like, hey, I got so many Jolly Ranchers. Can I have your Reese's? And there's a decent chance people will take that. Milk Duds, did we mention those? Yeah, we mentioned how sucky they are. Milk Duds blow. You'd think that they would be good, but they're not. Showed up late, down a letter grade, sorry. Gummy sharks are my personal favorite. Candy orange slices. Oh. And candy orange slices are different from, like, the chocolate oranges, yeah? I've never had one of those chocolate oranges. I would love to, though. They look delicious. I've not had candy oranges either, I don't think. And I think I would rather just have a real orange. I would accept if someone were to give me a fruit, give me a cutie. Give me an orange, and I'd eat the fuck out of that. I've not had the gummy sharks either. I feel like, aren't they just Swedish fish, but in a different shape? What, there are this sour and spicy candy that's like hairs that we have here. Squinkles? Squinkles? I want to say you made that up. But that's a Twiins word right there. Squinkles. Trail mix? Trail mix is pretty mid as a candy. If I get trail mix, I'm not excited, but I would eat it. I'm googling squinkles. Oh my god. Wow. What a name. It looks kind of more like... No, yeah, okay. Yeah, it does look like hair. I hate the presentation. I don't want to eat, like, candy spaghetti. But what a fun idea. Sometimes people just pass out chips. And you know what? Chips is pretty solid. If I were to get chips, I think I like Lay's and I like Cheez-Its. But I don't like Cheez-Its enough. I mentioned that on my Discord. I was like, Discord, I'm saying this here. Cheez-Its are not good to get while I'm on lunch because it's too much of the same cheese flavor and they're not as cheesy as I want them to be. Still haven't ranked Pop Rocks, right? Oh my god. Have we not found Pop Rocks? That's a sin that neither of these have had Pop Rocks on them. Pop Rocks rule. They're awesome. Pop Rocks would, I think, easily go into the best. They're so fun. That's such an experience. You don't eat Pop Rocks because the flavor is good. You eat Pop Rocks because it explodes in your mouth and it's like, eee. Pop Rocks are awesome. I can't believe we've got goddamn Toblerones and apples, but no Pop Rocks. Both of these tiers that I found have Necco goddamn wafers, but not Pop Rocks. Comes with their own sauce sometimes. That's crazy. Hold on, you sold me on candy spaghetti. Rock candy, I think, I don't fuck with rock candy, but it's just kind of hard and sharp. Not my jive, personally. So, I don't know. Rock candy will send the ball. Ghirardelli's? Which one is Ghirardelli again? Oh yeah, Ghirardelli's. That's a fancy chocolate. That's the best because those are expensive. That's another Christmas candy for sure. But yeah, Ghirardelli's are great. But they're also very expensive. I've seen pass out cake pops. Oh, fucking Rosanna Pansino doing trick-or-treating. If I receive a cake pop, I wouldn't mind. It's kind of something you have to eat as you go. You don't put that in a bag, now do ya? Not if you expect it to retain its shape at all. But yeah, I would love a cake pop. That's so fun. I thought Necco wafers were outlawed in like the 50s. I don't think so. I don't know, maybe they were. I certainly never see them anymore. Why is food, but as candy, so popular? I think it's because it's a cute idea, isn't it? It's like, hee, look, it looks like a pizza. I think it's kind of like those cake sculptures, you know, which are ostensibly just a shitload of fondant. I think it kind of tickles a similar part of your brain, where it's like, ha, it's a different food, hee, that's fun. Mini water bottles is a good one. Cosmic brownies and zebra donuts. So that's not, you ask me, that's not a candy. That's just what I have with lunch. I love cosmic brownies and zebra donuts. I think they're some of the best Little Debbie's, like little cakes that you can get. They're nice because they feel substantial without feeling like horrible for you. Twinkies. Twinkies are also certainly a rarity. They're similar to the cosmic brownies and stuff. Twinkies feel like they're worse for you. It's because they're, like, by default, like, greasy. I don't know what it is. You eat a Twinkie, and it's like, it's just, you get schmutz all over you. They're schmutzy, but I do love them. They're delicious. But at that point, we're ranking Little Debbie snacks now, aren't we? Instead of candy. I would eat them. you hand me a Twinkie, and I'm like, yes, please. That happened at work the other day. My manager, I see her, like, out of the corner of my eye. She approaches somebody, and she goes, do you want this? And they go, oh, no. And she approaches somebody else, and she's like, do you want this? And they're like, nah. And then she comes to me, and she's like, Twiins, do you want this? And she's holding one, like, cupcake. Like, it was a package that had at one point held 2 Hostess cupcakes. And she had clearly eaten one, and then did not want the second one. And she's like, do you want this? And I was like, hell yeah! I don't think I've ever had a Twinkie before. I mean, it's just like a cake. Very cake adjacent. M&M's are swell. We gotta fill out our best tier at least. Almond Joys? No. But Mounds are. I like Mounds and no one else does. Booey hooey hoo. Ho hum ho hum. Oh yeah, and our other M&M's. Okay, good. Nice. Those are our S tiers filled back out at least. But deep fried Twinkies though, I've not had one. Sandy girl giving out cupcakes. Whoa, yeah. I've not had a deep fried Twinkie. I've had a deep fried Oreo. That was delicious. That was the best part about that boyfriend I had. I had a boyfriend for, what, a week? Maybe 2. In high school, and he had a cooking class. And in the week where we were dating, he had a class where where they made, like, yeah, deep fried Oreos. He gave me one, and it was delicious. And that was the best part. Oh, that, and he also gifted me Nier. The first Nier, not Automata. And little did I know, because he was like, this is a weird RPG. And I think it was around my birthday? I don't remember why he gave it to me, but, he did. And I little did I know how much Nier would come to mean to me. So, of the 2 boyfriends I've had, he was the better one, and he lasted half as long. Almond Joys and Mounds are both, I got you some candy, Mom candies. Moms do love Almond Joys and Mounds. You are right though, actually. What about people pass out, those, oh my god, okay, yeah, those little packs of cookies? Those are Gigabrain. Those are totally going up into the best. That's as exciting as getting a king-size candy bar. It really is. Those are some peak shits right there. I was disappointed when I finally tried a deep-fried Oreo. I thought they would still be crunchy a bit. That's fair. Yeah, it was a lot gooier. Which, it's understandable if you're coming to an Oreo for that nice cookiness of it all. But yeah. Despite having a second list prepared and ready, it did not sustain us for too much longer, because really the only thing it had to offer was pixie sticks. Yesterday was your birthday! Happy birthday from all of us to you. It's a happy birthday, so you should be happy too. Congratulations. Good job being 1 year older. I hope you got something you wanted, whether it be food or a present. Happy birth. If there was one deep-fried thing I wanted to try, it'd be deep-fried ice cream. And, I agree, because it flabbergasts me. I'm like, how is it not just melted? Teddy Grahams. Oh, man. Teddy Grahams. Teddy Grahams are pretty swell. I think I would put them in acceptable. If I were to get a Teddy Graham, that's acceptable. I can, yeah. And moms do love those. But yeah. Have you tried Dragon's Breath? No. What the fuck is that? Let me Google it. Is it a food? Is it a drink? I'm gonna just Google Dragon's Breath and see what comes up. Dragon's Breath candy? Whoa, it looks crazy. What is it? Dragon's Breath is a frozen dessert made from cereal dipped in liquid nitrogen. Wow. Fancy schmancy. I've not tried it. I'd love to, though. That sounds like a fun thing. That's a date. Hey, do you want to come over? And we can make dragon's breath. That's a date. That's a date right there. Hell yeah. Food I got in a mall once. Have you ever had Dippin' Dots? Dippin' Dots were so good. I've only had them once. It was when I went to a water park. That was the food stall I opted to eat from, and they rule. Dippin' Dots are amazing, and I wish they were more popular. Isn't Dragon's Breath that thing Mr. Negative used in that Spider-Man game? I wouldn't know. Thought I heard Dragon's Beard. Dragon's Beard, I saw that when I was Googling Dragon's Breath too. Let me Google that one. Yeah, I didn't really like it, but that may have just been the one flavor I tried. Yeah, I think since it's just like general cereal is described, I think picking your cereal wisely could really make or break it. Dragon's Beard candy is a traditional Chinese confection made of thousands of delicate thread-like strands of sugar and maltose, which are then wrapped around a filling of nuts, seeds, and coconut. I'm looking at it, and it does look like, honestly, it looks a whole lot more like a spider's egg, but that's a pretty horrible name for a sweet. I gotta be honest. So this is obviously not something you would get while trick-or-treating. The idea of it does not entice me. I would eat it, for sure, if I was gifted it, but, I don't know. It looks like it'd be a texture that I wouldn't fuck with. Oh, speaking of Dragon's Breath, ever made dragon corn? It's popcorn with Kool-Aid powder mixed in. I've not. That sounds like a total, that sounds like you get zooted and you make that. But I like popcorn as it is pretty well. I feel like add-ins to popcorn, I don't like the cheddar popcorn. I'm not really much one for Cracker Jacks. I'm just a boring Betsy, and I want plain popcorn. I liked Dragon Breath. I was talking about Dippin' Dots. Yeah, that's what I thought you were referring to. But the Dragon's Breath, I don't know. I feel like the texture would be weird, but I'll have to try it sometime, somehow. We're eating dragons for Halloween, it seems. Yeah, we're eating these candies into our Halloween baskets. Am I right, gamers? So yeah, make sure you stay safe on Halloween. I might stream on Friday, since Halloween doesn't really begin until the evening anyway. So I might stream. Don't know what I'll stream, but I don't know, there's a good chance it'd be art. But yeah, now you know all the best candies to put in your basket. Here, we'll go to the more filled out tier list. All the best candies to keep your eyes out for. What to save to trade with me. And also the general advice of stay safe. Have fun, but stay safe. Whether you're trick-or-treating or staying at home. You know, Halloween is a funny little time. And so, yeah, just be smart. Be smart, be safe. Have fun. Go with a friend if you're leaving the house. But that's in general, isn't it? Draw your Grim Magic girls in costumes, maybe? Maybe. I was thinking about drawing myself in a costume, but I couldn't think of what costume to put myself in. Thanks for streaming Twiins of the candy. We now know not to give you apples for Halloween. Exactly. We gotta bring these to Twiins con. I would love to go to a con at some point, like a big con. That'd be fly. To encounter any of you IRL, that'd be nifty. Perhaps someday. Maybe one day I'll be popular enough. That's the thing. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. And I'm pretty damn grown up to still not know what I want to be. I like creating. I don't think I want to be a content creator. I like engaging with an audience. So streaming is really fun for me. But I'd love an actual live audience to engage with. And I think I would like to have a job where I get to, like, play with others, basically. Have coworkers that we're all, you know, doing something that we're all excited about, kind of a deal. And I have no fucking idea what that could be. But the idea of chasing trends and, you know, understanding the algorithm, that's exhausting. I like making things, but being a content creator full-time sounds so boring. But being a content creator that's big enough that I can go to cons and see you IRL, see, that sounds like fun. That sounds like the most fun thing ever. Being on a stage and just chatting with you guys. What I'm doing right now, but I can see you and hear you. That'd be nifty. That'd be super fly. So I gotta at least get to that. Somehow. Kids entertainer? I say, as I know you hate kids. Kids do love me, though. That's the problem. Cause I'm so fun. I am a fun person. So kids do love me, even though they frustrate me. It's cause I hide it. Twiins TED Talk when? For real. It's me, just in a TED Talk, but I'm just like, just jabbering, just yapping. I'm like, see, this is why, here is the difference, why Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is so much better than Reese's Pieces. It's usually the people who hate kids that kids love so much. I think, for me, it's easy because they annoy me. I don't like them. But I know how to put it on for kids. Kids like cartoons. You react big. You listen to them and you answer them, and they like the spontaneity. It's like, if you're familiar with improv to any degree, you can engage with a kid and have them be engaged with you. And here's the big thing, I don't mind answering questions. Why? 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 I don't mind answering why. So, and I think kids enjoy that. And they say something incomprehensible. Yesterday I found a thing, and it's so big, and Katie was scared. You go, wow. That's all you need. You just go, wow, and they feel heard and seen, and then they go, ah, and then they run away. So that's how you handle kids. The thing is, I don't like that they scream. They cry, which is annoying, and they scream, and that's the thing that really bothers me. I don't like how kids scream in public. It makes me feel like they need help, you know? And that's why I really don't like hanging out with kids. But I don't know. I'd like to be a mascot. Correct, yeah. Isn't it? It wigs me out. I was closer to the pool in our previous apartment complex, and I hated the summertime because you would hear kids screaming at the pool, and it freaked me out because I was like, they're being kidnapped, and I'm like, no, they're just at the pool, and I didn't like it. But yeah, I would love to be a mascot, I think. I want to run around in a mascot costume. I don't know how to make that my job. But what a fun job that would be. I'd do that all day. I don't even care. What fun. But yeah, I think we've tangented for long enough. I'll see you on the flip side. I'll probably stream on Friday, but I don't know what. And go buy some candy. Buy some candy and eat some candy. That's an order. I almost said I love you. like I just defaulted to how I say goodbye to like Allison. I was like, alright, I love you, bye. I appreciate you greatly, but I do not love you, chat. Because I do not know you. But I do appreciate you being here. Thanks for being here, making smart choices. Drink your water, eat your vegetables. Goodbye!